It's a YXBA. The village people kicked out M? Okay, Chinese and English, good to know. I'm so happy I'm learning the symbols for Chinese so easily. Let's go, Y! The once mighty empire that conquered nations of men is now corrupt and failing. The empire is a mere puppet ruler. Its feuding lords each other for himself. Under the constant state of civil war, monsters and outlaws ran rampant, and the barbarian Norsemen ravaged the northern border with impunity. Tip! By default, click the space key to next page. If you're using gamepad, click Y. What are these tiny ass screens? Griffin. Desert! Everywhere is a desert. I'm tired and hungry. Fortunately, only half a day to a road to reach the nearest city, but the journey ahead is not calm. ... I have heard the sound of shouting and crying from the small village ahead. There is no sound of horseshoes and no firelight. It doesn't look like robbers attacking. It may be hungry beasts or monsters. Thank you, Griffin. Hint, click the space key to load next scene. If you're using gamepad, click Y. I have questions. Moment, press the key WSAD. Facade. Key can move. The default is a walk mode. Cannot attack enemy. Click shift to switch to combat mode to move faster. Now, please move the protagonist to the right until the next prompt is triggered. There's a book. There's some coins. There's meat. I have 10 meat. I have 10 plants out of 100. I have 10 tiki helmets. I have two something. Why? Okay, don't click on the 1, 2, 3 icons. That restarts the game. Okay, we have 2 red potions and 2 blue potions. By the way, the mouse is on my screen. Good, now explain how to interact with objects. Do you mean you explain or I explain? You have to explain, I can't explain. This is the first time me clicking the game. Some buildings, characters and flowers on the ground have icons. After approaching, click on the interaction key, default F. Now please go to the flower ahead and click the interactive button to collect it. On the icon above the screen will increase the amount of food materials or herbs. Good. Then explain how to fight. We must first ensure that protagonist is battle mode. The weapon has been drawn. Click shift. Now J key on the left. Now J key or the left button of the mouse to attack the enemy head until it's eliminated. Then will not attack you. No need to click the enemy. The protagonist will automatically aim at the nearest enemy. Is this Game of Thrones? Am I fighting the White Walkers? Oh, I can move in 3D space. Oh, this is a Souls-like. Why does my character have a white beard? How old am I? 99? Sorry, there are many things being written at the tiny bottom of the screen. Press the L key to block status. Status? And release will cancel the status. Okay. Oh, that slight tilt of the weapon is the status. In the block sec, enemies automatically blocked until energy is too low. Every successful block will consume the value of energy. Dodge does not cost energy. Oh no, this is not a Souls-like. They subverted me. In the end of dodge, click the right button on the mouse and trigger combo attack. Now move through the archer's area. A magic missile can be put out by clicking the magic button, default Q. It has chance to damage multiple enemies at the same time. Click magic button 2. To get the magic shield, default E. When attacked, it will explode and protect the protagonist from injury. Magic costs energy and maximum energy to cast. You can use food to recover energy. Now please use the magic missile to destroy the enemy ahead. Just suck off their meat. Good! Be ready to your first battle. Before fight, you can use the F to summon an undead warrior as a companion near a graveyard. It will consume the monster materials. If you have confidence, you can challenge the enemy alone. Now move forward and kill the enemy ahead. You may like to use dodge combo, attack then dodge again combo. Oh, okay, I'm summoning White Walkers. Are we in the dead? Are we sure China had pharaonic? Why is Anubis in China? Is that the pretty alien? In battle, you may be injured or weak. The red number at the top of the health is the value, and blue number is the value of energy. Now press 2. It will cost the health potion to restore health. Or cost herbs to make a health potion. Hint, the hotkey for food is 1. It will restore energy. The hotkey for magic potion is 3. It will strengthen your fighting ability. Please move on after you try. Or, I could not try. If you want to quit the game and back to menu. It's not a good sign. When my Skyrim character with the Oblivion character behind me from the Game of Wounds. And the game asks me, they want to quit. This is how you quit with the escape key. When the protagonist goes through a scene, the game automatically saves progress. At this point, the training session is about to end. Now, please continue to move forward until a new scene starts. Oh, Agrabah! Lucky day. Bandit! Okay, man. Small picture with text, small picture with text at 2 extreme angles. Sorry, corners. Bandit. Cheer up me, lads. We're about to earn ourselves a pretty penny. Pretty penny is one word, remember that. Lucky day. Gentlemen, I hate to do the point, but I have not a single coin on me. I carry herbs and potions bound for Crusum. But once I deal with the goods, I can pay you in coins. Bandit. Shut your trap! It's your money or your life, peasant! Griffin. Hey, them wits! Were you listening? He has no money. Silence, you fool! You have a death wish and consider it granted. In the blink of an eye, Griffin defeated the bandits. Run away before I change my mind. The bandits did not run so far as to be shot by the guards' bows and arrows. You! Do not move! Drop your weapon! None shall slip through under my watch. Griffin, I'm a traveler from Emptom, south of here. The guard. You lie! The route was closed since the bandit attacks. That makes you one of them. Drop your sword, I'll kill you where you stand. Lucky day. Relax, I can testify that this is not a bandit. He just drove with the bandits. Save me. I said drop your weapon. No. How dare you disrespect my authority? Your life ends here now. Edmund. Stay your hand. I'm Sir Edmund, captain of the guards. He don't look like a bandit. None of them are foolish enough to resist us in broad daylight. Who are you and what is your business? Griffin, just passing through. Please forgive him for his misjudgment, citizen. These are dire times. It's been months since we saw anyone from the heartland of the Empire. No courier, no traveling, worse yet, no caravans. They can't get through when the bandits lurk behind every rock. Now, if you excuse me, Sir Edmund, I'm compelled to retire from this journey in your lovely city ahead. In that case, welcome to Crusum, the lone port city of the eastern border. Lucky day. Is this our goods you deliver? Lucky day. Yes, your goods here, Sir Edmund. Alright, these goods are ours now. Here are the coins that I promised about your reward. You may leave now. Griffin went to the city with the survivor. This is not the city. This is when you raise cows in the West. Thank you for the timely rescue. Please call me Lucky Day. That's a name well known in this part. I'm the famous herbalist of the Lucky Day brand of potions. How shall I address you on our hero of the day? Lucky Day brand of potions. His potions are Lucky Day. Calm down, just roughed up a few tugs is all. My name is Griffin and I'm no hero but a traveler. Folks get robbed here often? Crusum is far from the heartland of the Empire and its lawlessness attracts brigandry. Like a stinking sewer to rats. I'd wager there are more bandits here than there are vermin in the sewers. The guards we met just before seem to be efficient. Crusoe's guards are a drove of dirty fat pigs. Save for a few good ones, most of them would never risk their life for the townsfolk. I often travel with other merchant caravans. But lately there hasn't been one. A delivery is due and I cannot afford to get on the bad side of the city guards. The herbs and potions on my cart are a necessity to them. Now it's done. Let's hit the tavern. Drinks on me. This is a visual novel. Don't take you for a heavy drinker, Lucky Day. We just met. What the fuck do you judge for? Bah ha ha ha! This horse piss is nothing compared to what I brew. With barley and a few herbs. Mine is dark as charcoal and stronger than wine. What do we do now? Head back home? Consider me stranded here. I have enough coins to last me a few months and I'll hope on the next caravan if there is one ever. In the meantime, just pray the Empire will send a legion to secure the eastern border. Another round, barkeep. I came to find work and there's plenty to be done here. If someone is willing to pay me to take care of this bandit problem. Like a sword for hire? I suppose we can cut a deal with Sir Edmund. He's one of the good ones here. Maybe he can persuade the local lordling to pay up. But I don't suppose you want to take on all of them alone. I can gather some able-bodied volunteers and form a militia at no cost. We escort caravans for a fee, and we'll be self-sufficient if we get to keep our spoils of war, but any coin the lording comes up is a bonus. That's brilliant! Well then, cheers, lad, and may you succeed, Master Griffin. I mean ours succeed. I was literally about to say this game doesn't have too many any spelling errors so far, and then I mean ours succeed. Me? What can I possibly accomplish? I've never held a sword in my life. Leave the fighting to me. Men wounded in battle require medics, so that's your duty. I also need a silver-tongued devil to recruit these peasants. Lastly, I'll need someone to handle our coin supplies. What do you say? What can I say? Today is my lucky day. I'll talk to Sir Edmund and gather your peasants right now. I'll look around and find a few men with certain skills. Meet you in the village later. Oh my god! Griffin came to the blacksmith shop and walls were covered with weapons and shields, and the old blacksmith was looking at him. I want to find a few real warriors who have you sold your best weapons this year? Smith. His name is just Smith. A blacksmith that's called Smith, that is high efficiency. You must be looking for a couple partners to stick the artifact together. I've seen some of the best guys these years. They're either dead or in prison. Didn't you see in the bulletin board in the tavern, the Emperor promised a large reward to get the artifact. The King of the Barbarians also wanted it. Legend says that the artifact is super treasure is the super treasure of the ancient that can conquer the world. Many people believe that the treasure is in the border area. It seems everyone wants the artifact. I'm not interested. Griffin see a man in strange attire standing before you. Oh, so Griffin is... Okay, so me and Griffin were different people, okay. Which game do you think they stole those pictures from? Griffin see a man in strange attire, carrying a bow on his back and quiver full of arrows on his waist, fixing his gaze on the distant horizon. As he reaches out his gloved hand, suddenly a flying creature swoops down from above the perch on his thick leather-clad arm. He released a small scrawl from his leg, and the avian took off with a screech. I've seen messages delivered with pigeons, but never a hawk. Arm fell. Such is the way of the Inmari. Pigeons cannot fly over a stormy sea, Imperial. They also make poor hunting partners. I'm Armfell from Arx, and you are... I'm Griffin. What is it that you do here? I'm the agent for my people. They need someone trustworthy here to ensure our trade goes smoothly, and I was chosen. Lately, bandits are running rampant, and Crusoe is effectively cut off from the Empire. This hasn't been much trade going on. It's costing us dearly. So your duty now is to stare at the ocean all day? Care to do some work with me? We're organizing a militia to fight the bandits. Could use an archer. I'd like to earn some more gold coins, but one condition is that I can't leave the city too far. After all, I still have work. So this is just a hobby, and militia is a hobby for this guy. Okay, head to the village to meet up with Felix Lucky Day Gallen. Tell him I sent you. How did we get his full name? In the church, a man with armor and sword and shield is talking with the priest. Are we just collecting people now? This is the Final Fantasy of visual novels. Thank you for the generous donation, Mats. I'll report the Archbishop to clear your criminal record. Walker. Father, I want to learn magic, can you teach me? Except for the church, any caster is against the law. Is there anything else? I'm organizing a militia to find bandits and defend the city and the surrounding area. Could the priest on humanitarian grounds support some food and other supplies? You can leave now. At the border, I've seen so much of a liar like you. Matt, never mind. This priest is not a bad guy. He just wants to keep his purse. I'm Matt. Maybe I can help you, but I only know gold coins, you know? Yes, welcome. Please go to a village and find Felix Lucky Day Gallon. Before dark in the village. As the picture shows up. This isn't the same village. Wait, hold on. This isn't the same village. What? What? The village is on the right side of the picture, out of shot? In the far west, everyone gather around. This is the warrior Master Griffin, whose swordsmanship strikes fear in the hearts of our enemies. He has fought many a war and will lead us to victory. Together we shall train and fight the bandits who have taken our food, our money, and our homes, says Lucky Day. We just met and this is my hype man. Who's that? Recruits that? Hail warriors! Where I once lived was an ancient tradition dating back before the Empire, when the nation in peril from invaders. Its king will raise the feared. A feared man and many is any man who is willing to fight and bleed for his kin, and today that man is you. On this day, we the militia men of Crusem shall be known as the feared. Oh, I get it. Feared. Like fired. Like feared. What a stupid... Okay. And the recruits with the baseball bats, they're like, huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. A few days have passed. Alarm! Here come the bandits. Oh, finally! Who are you? Is that Legolas? These are just... These are uber sheep. Can I just spam magic? Yeah, I can. Did that guy just lose a Mario coin? Yeah, this is a Souls, like you can push the bodies. Your biggest mistake was not having a shield. Oh, thank you, Legolas. Yoink, take his Mario coins away. Wait, why did my character want to learn magic from the priest? I already know magic. Here, I cast water. Here, I cast water. I cast water. And then I cast sword. And then he's dead. Oh my god, it's the same attack animations as all the other games. Okay, these bandits are very lazy. What are they doing? What are these bandits doing exactly? I like the runic symbols that appear. Roro! Roro! Roro? Am I bleeding? What's the green smoke? I farted? Oh, teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. In the village, guard Catman Edmund came. Oh, it came. Good for him. Congratulations on your recent victory of the bandits. You know, your work has well exceeded expectations for a traveler. Just in time, Edmund, I found a letter in their base. What base? They just attacked the village where we raise cows. I found a letter in their base. According to a letter, it seems there is an earl behind all of this. A good find, Master Griffin. You did nothing wrong. As you may already know, there is no earl here, only the leader which leads the largest pack of bandits in this region. Call himself the Earl, with a small e. And no one knows his real name or his whereabouts of his base of operations. This confirms my suspicion that the bandits are more organized than they appear. Then our next step should be bringing this Earl to his knees. I'm afraid that'll be the most arduous task. I cannot ask you to do this beyond our call of duty, as you have done plenty for our people. One more thing, our victories have boosted the confidence of local merchant that wants to organize a large caravan to Empton and shall provide the necessary security with the Viscount's permission. Splendid! His lordship will be pleased. I shall bring word to him at once. You've done what I could not, Griffin. I salute you as a fellow warrior. A few days have passed. Is this everyone? Wait, who are those people? Merchant. Master Griffin, I reckon we'll bring professionals an extra layer of security since your men are just peasants after all. Please don't take offense. They are mercenaries known as the Dogs of War. Taskmaster Ulfric there is the leader. My peasants have defeated an army of raiders. I don't like working with people I have not vetted. Let's hope they pan out. What is happening? Best of luck, Griffin. We'll do our best to protect the village in your absence. Duty calls, Griffin. Can't stray from the city. Fair winds and falling seas. What city? Upon my return, drinks on me. A dozen days later, they arrived at a post in the wilderness. A dozen is 12, right? So, a dozen days later. Does it mean several dozen? Or does it mean 12 days later? Why not say 12 days later? What? Okay. It's like eggs. Get the first watch. Take 2 men with you. I'll be your relief tonight. Rest of your replenish our supplies. When did we have time to make a bar? Are those eggs and sausages on the plate? Sometime later, it's getting dark and they were having dinner. Well, have good luck. We haven't had many bandits these days. The Earl of the Border, have you crossed him before? Ulfric from Skyrim. No one alive has. There are lots of rumors about him, but I believe he's nothing special, just like you and me. I've long heard of the freedom of the border. I have traveled a long way to the border to search for a new life, but the freedom here only seems to be suitable to the robbers and other lawbreakers. It's just like when I first came here. There are not only bandits on the border, but also cheats. You haven't been here for a long time. Be more careful. Don't let anyone fool you. Are there many cheats? I remember that I had been in church and told the priest I was going to set up a militia to fight bandits and ask him if he could support some food. Guess what he said? He thinks you're a liar? Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Griffin heard the deep rumble of war horns from Mats. We're under attacks! To arms! To arms! Ulfric suddenly made a surprise attack on Griffin. Griffin was injured. Ulfric said, all savages! Kill them all! Griffin, you! ... The mercenary group who suddenly attacked the caravan to revolt soon defeated Feared. Runtime! What's the runtime of this game? It's been half an hour and I got like 30 seconds of combat. Griffin endured the pain to flee into a nearby ruin. After a while, Griffin came out on the other side of the ruin and saw the distant bandits running off into the darkness, leaving only the posts and bodies in the raging fire. All dead. Damn. Ulfric is the Earl of the Border. I sat next to him and didn't see through his deceptions. You guys shared one drink. What were you supposed to see? This is not a fucking spy movie. Griffin simply bandaged the wound. This time the injury is not light. Oh, so the injury was light, but when he bandaged it, he accidentally hurt himself in confusion. So now it's worse. When I recover, I'll go back to Cruzan for revenge. Did I just fart? He has okay, how many iframes does he have? What? Just let me touch you with the sword, man. Is he dying or what's happening? Okay, there we go, finally. Wait, how do I heal myself? Well, happy birthday to me. Why is that skeleton on fire? The desert is so hot that skeleton got set on fire. Can I just walk by everyone? A red hill stands in a desert, an ancient... Wow, these like 4 pictures are getting a lot of mileage out of their content. This is how you recycle content. You have 4 pictures, and you keep on reusing them. A red hill stands in the desert, an ancient temple on the sea mountain built looks like they're hanging in the air. The other side of the mountain carved a huge statue of a god king. Where are these details coming from? The statue is sitting posture. The statue is sitting posture. There is a village on the foot of a mountain. People are hurrying to and fro in a continuous line. The village? That's the city? Why are there so many people here? Trader, you must be here for the first time. Here's a home for the hanging temple. It is on the way to the city of Anis. Caravans often passing through here. People often come here to exchange. What you said is a monastery hanging in the cliff. Okay, this is where the developer gave up, and this is just random words. A long time ago, it belonged to God King's territory, and an empire conquered it, and temple was deserted. 20 years ago, a doctor came here. She is skilled, and a mother who is equal to anyone. Even poor people who have no money to see a doctor will not be shut out. Since then, a lot of people come here to seek medical attention. Here has become the place to spread love and hope. Griffin, look at the old temple. The temple on the cliff, the wooden corridor linking the houses, or a grotto of wooden. The temple bells ring. The sound is not great, not harsh, but long. 1, 2, 3. Not too good, not too bad, average. Slowly open door, sound to ear. Griffin finds himself in imperceptibility. Has come to the front of the temple. Door opened. A woman appeared in front of Griffin. She wore a red gown, a white shirt, a long shawl. A fair complexion, a beautiful face, but no expression. Chikada! Excuse me, sir, what can I do for you? I, recently wounded in battle. Want to find doctor to see my injury. Please, who are you? I'm a master disciple. You can call me Miss Chikada. Please follow me, please. I was right, Chikada. And her name is Chicade down there. Okay, hello World of Warcraft. After a period of time, Griffin entered an antique room under the guidance of Miss Chikada. Miss Chicade told him, wait a moment. After the woman walked away, Griffin looked around. The room decorated wooden furniture on the shelves of old books and scrolls, incense in smoke. The incense is in smoke! There are 2 chairs on the both sides of the table. The chair wrapped in leather, feels soft ceiling, painted with a circular mural. What are you describing? I don't see any of this information in the picture. Several beautiful paintings in different postures, long hair, some... Long hair? Would the paintings have hair? Some of them in the mirror to comb hair, some lying on the carpet in the conversation. There is hair in the conversation of the carpet. Some look at the books, there are stone walls and pillars. The yellow-green grass in the brazier... The yellow-green grass in the brazier, leaping flames. The sky is grey, but there is no sun. There are no clouds. What is happening? This is a room. Did the developer forget we're inside the room or what? This is where the developer just had a mental breakdown. At 5 in the morning, there are no clouds. In the middle of the picture stood a beautiful woman dressed in a red robe, holding a basket in one hand, the other scattering purple and red flowers. Oh, he's describing the picture. The whole picture is a warm, safe, romantic, and charming. Griffin looked at the beautiful mural, seemed to feel the warmth of the brazier. Hear the whisper of the beetle, smelling the intoxicating fragrance. Until a finger-snapping sound, Griffin opened his eyes and found himself in a chair. Wearing a simple robe, someone scrubbed him and the wound was treated, no longer dull pain. How is pain dull? Master has given you dealt with. Your injury will recover in 2 days exactly. There is a lunch for you on the table. The woman then turned away and shut the door. Griffin touched his purse, hurried to open the door, want to ask how much medical expense, but the yard was empty. Griffin closed the door and looked at the bowl of food on the table. There was soup in the bowl and there was some dough in the soup, some chopped green onions and laver. What's a laver? But he didn't know what the food was called. He carefully put dough in his mouth with a ceramic spoon and chewed it for a few times. Okay, a few times. It's both how many and the measurements of time. It tasted good. It looks like pork and maybe mushrooms in the dough. He was happy to eat it. The soup is drunk. Feeling stomach warm. Very comfortable in the heart. After lunch, Griffin took a walk in a monastery. The old called... This is the same village again. This is not a monastery. This village is just like those sci-fi movies. You know those sci-fi movies that are made on a string budget and they're like all shot in a school with like railings? It's a base, it's a spaceship, it's a nuclear bunker, it's everything, all built in one. This village is the same, it's a universal constant. The old courtyard is clean and tidy. It looks like it's often clean and the walls and railings are broken in some places and it shows its age. What age? It's new! As he walked through the wooden passage, a hollow sound came from his feet. Through the passage into a grotto, the cave is covered in murals and a woman in red robe is using sand and mud. What are you talking about? What are you doing, Miss Cicada? Painting. You're mistaken. I'm Miss Twin Sister, Miss Painting. The temple is very old. And I want to fix some places. You can help me. Master said if someone volunteer, they would have no medical charge. Griffin promised to be a volunteer for 2 days. So Griffin is now talking to himself in third person. Griffin just said, Griffin promised to be a volunteer for 2 days. They worked together, first with new brick masonry in the wall of the gap, then knocking out dilapidated mud, and then brush mud on the wall. When Master came here has been abandoned for many years. When Master came here has been abandoned for many years. After years of renovation, now it's beautiful that it's now here's beautiful than the original. Unfortunately, some of the age-old murals have been broken. What do you mean age-old? Age is old and old is age. Age isn't age-old, any age-old. 1 old or 2. I think the developer put age for a number and then they forgot to change the age to a number. Some visitors still scribble, such as writing one's name. Really hate. Really hate. Really hate. The woman called Painting has so much hate for graffiti. Oh, the irony. Their visitors came here to steal antiques sold to museum and collectors, even sold as ordinary things. What? How old is this temple? 2,000 years old? Griffin, so you live not safe here. After that flesh wound on Griffin, his brain stopped working. The master said we live in here in addition to saving the people who need us, but also protect those precious historical and cultural heritage. Master has not only superb skills, but also a kind heart. I want to visit him. The woman wiped the sweat on his forehead with a handkerchief. 1, 2, 3, dusk fell. Are you sure these aren't the notes to like a theater piece? 1, 2, 3, dusk fell. That's how you write it in theater. Thank you. We were all tired and sweating. You're not going to take a shower in a minute? Don't worry, I won't peek. The rest of the story is the love between a man and a female ghost. How boring. I'm sorry, what? She's a ghost? You must have heard a lot of stories. That's all for today. Go back and rest. Miss Cicada has cooked dinner for you. How did you know? Oh, you want to say that Miss Cicada cooked dinner at this time every day, right? Come on, forget it. By the way, the food that you gave me at noon is delicious. What's name? What are you talking about? Wonton. Oh, it's just wonton soup? How hard is it to make a wonton soup? Wait, but if she's... Okay, go back. Griffin went back to his bedroom and saw a bowl of hot wonton on the table. But no ceramic spoon, only 2 small sticks. Oh, the uncivilized Westerner is gonna learn some culture. Griffin picked up a stick and tried to use it as a fork, and the stick smashed the wonton. Griffin thought for a moment, then each hand picked up a small stick. He tried to eat like a crab. This time he succeeded in clamping a wonton, but did not clamp it. He succeeded in clamping a wonton, but did not clamp it. Schrodinger's wonton clamp. When you clamp a wonton, but it's not clamped. It fell into the bowl, splashing a few drops of soup. What am I reading? Oh my god, at this time a woman's laughter from outside the window. Griffin started and rushed out the door. In the dark, the courtyard was empty. Cold wind blowing window, chilly night. Cold wind blowing window. The window was blowing cold on me. Griffin explored alone in the temple, trying to find a living person, but no room had lights. The sky was dark. Then look around. There were some shimmering human figures, like some soldiers fighting with monks, but without any sound. It's very specific. Also, again, the desert. Griffin walked through them, and he heard two ghosts in the front talking. One looks like leader of the army, and the other is the leader of the monks. Abbot. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! I'm an abbot. The man who killed me will be retribution. Those who kill me will fall into hell and never be able to rest. Aladdin! The Red Crow. As a monk, you do not do a good thing, but lead the monks live as bandits. You rob caravans, oppress people. You were a traitor. You collect our information and sold to empire. You don't deserve to be a monk. Today I, God King's warrior Red Crow, will send you to hell. The Red Crow cut off the head of the abbot with his sword, and blood gushed from the neck of the abbot. Griffin blinked his eyes with ghosts disappeared. The clouds scattered and all the stars were in the sky. Balcony in the front. The balcony is located by the side of the God King statue at the same height of God's upper arm. Show me, don't tell me. People standing here, just standing by God, watching together as far away. A familiar figure is standing quietly on the balcony, familiar red robe, familiar black long hair. She's praying, but there is only something. Now, Miss Cicada, nor Miss Painting, you're the only one here. You are the doctor and is a non-human. Miss God! Miss God. According to a legend, a long time ago there was a monk. He is kind-hearted, life with faith and medical treatment of people. He did a lot of good things, but he never preached it. Many people call him the holy monk, but he claimed the poor monk. I hope that the compassion of the holy monk and his noble virtue of saving the people can be passed down forever, illuminate the heart of the people so I can practice medicine here. Legend? Did you make this legend? I met the eminent monk just a moment ago. The world may not have many true virtuous people, but that does not mean the kind of sense of justice are wrong. I hope that the good guys in each story are real, and if everyone takes the good guys in the story as an example, then the world will be better. So I think it's better to tell people a beautiful story than to tell them an ugly fact for a beautiful world. It's better to tell people a beautiful story than to tell them the ugly fact. What? Wow, even in ancient times they like to spread fake news. Sometimes people are dangerous, intrigues, evil. How can I believe that kind heart of non-humans? Now her name is this painting. At this time, Miss Painting ran near. She looks very nervous. She said, Miss God. Oh, there are three people like her? Wow, these women got recycled so much they became plants. Miss God. The local bishop came with the wizards, and they claimed that someone had told the imperial church that we're witches and they were going to destroy us. Miss Cicada has been caught. These years, many people have promised that if we're in danger, they'll come to help. A few days ago, I met a group of mercenary soldiers and I healed their leader's wound. He said if we're in danger, if we lit the beacon fire, he would come to help us. What are you looking at me for? The following story is the hero saves the beauty? A group of people make a rush to save you? Why would I save you? Man road, ghost road, different road. The will of the church may be right. Since there's going to be a battle, then I have to hurry to get out of here. Ah! I love the sentence. Man, why do I have to save you? After they saved me and fed me. He's like, our hero Griffin is like, why do I have to save you? Let other men save you. Why should I save you? Man road, ghost road, different road. The will of the church may be right. Oh my god, this is amazing. Since there's going to be a battle, then I have to hurry to get out of here. What a coward. Griffin walked and walked for a long time, but he could not walk out. Gradually cannot see anything, cannot hear anything. Before he closed his eyes, he saw the last thing is a blue fire. The blue is the color of magic. Don't know how much time has elapsed. Griffin laborious. His eyes were having a baby. Opened his eyes. He saw two red flames and some blue flames dancing. Magic appeared in different shapes and burst dazzling sparks. Okay, where is game? He blinked his eyes and he saw Miss Painting shattered by a blue flame and turned into dust. Miss God says a spell and then magic flowed from her bracelet, transferred to her body. At this time a blue flame hit her. She was unharmed and the bracelet seemed to absorb some of the blue flame brighter. Miss God cast a spell of lightning, which breaks through many mages. The bishop quickly dodged and came to the side of Griffin. That bracelet is the artifact that the Empire has been looking for. You give me that artifact or I'll kill both of them. A bishop wearing bishop clothes just dodges to the side from a lightning attack. And then he runs to me and he's like, yo, bitch, get me the artifact or I kill both of them. I'm gonna assume, like you say, it means me. Miss God says, yes, this is the bracelet. This bracelet is the artifact and it's powerful. I use it to treat people and heal them. You release them first, I'll give the artifact all destroyed. Who are you talking about and why? Release who them? What is happening? I thought one of the girls already died or was captured. You dare not destroy the artifact, give it to me. Otherwise I'll kill them. I'll count to 3. 1. Miss God did not move. 2. If you dare to kill him, I'll destroy the artifact and kill you. You mean kill him and then destroy the artifact? Griffin didn't want to die like this. He wanted to say something and suddenly found himself unable to make a sound and could not move. Trey, what is Griffin doing? What? Show. By the way, I want to make this clear. There's this big epic showdown between a bishop and his army and this one single Miss God with a holy bracelet, and we're looking at a blue sky in a blue desert. Miss God still stands motionless, all eyes staring at the bishop. The bishop shouted angrily and did not believe Miss God dared to destroy the artifact and raised his hand to Miss Cicada. And Griffin, oh, wait, but if they captured Miss Cicada, why is she back here? Griffin has seen the incoming blue flame in the palm of our bishop. He closed his eyes. What a little bitch. At the critical moment, he heard the sound of a sword, the sound of the scream, the sound of magic explosion, the sound of someone falling down. He opened his eyes and saw Miss Cicada has been killed, the bishop's body lying on the ground with blood on his back, and then seeing a deja vu figure. The figure went to Miss God. Miss God, are you okay? Says Ulfric with the cross eyes. Sorry I'm late, I can't save your sister. Yeah, they're kind of dead, aren't they? Finally you're here. You're a good person who's trustworthy and righteous. Thank you very much. Can you imagine God? God is like, oh, finally you're here, thanks, you're a good person. Ulfric tried to give each other a hug, but suddenly pulled out a dagger. A dagger entered in Miss God. 1, 2, 3. What is happening? Miss God, you! Okay, wait, what's the 1, 2, 3? What, he stabbed her 3 times? Ulfric, sorry, I was here to rescue, but I didn't think I'd found the artifact. Obviously, the artifact is more important to me. Just outright says. Sorry, I was here to rescue you, but I didn't think I'd find the artifact. Obviously, the artifact is more important than me. I like how he apologizes. Ulfric took off her bracelet and placed it in his pocket. Why wouldn't he wear it? Then he killed his robbers, kill everyone here. Oh, he called his robbers, kill everyone here. The battle started again, and this was the fight between the robbers and church mages. At this moment, Miss God, with meditation posturing, sitting on the ground, the wound was still bleeding. She slowly said a spell. True gold does not fear fire. It actually does. Gold is very easy to break or to melt away. There's a reason you mix it with copper in jewelry. Miss God emitted a red light, shining around, and the whole wooden house began to spontaneously combust. Okay, first of all, we were in a temple. I'm gonna see the temple, the house and wood stuff, etc. is in the temple. Also, you know, how, first of all, wooden house is not by itself. B, why burn? How can it burn? C, something isn't spontaneously combusting if magic is involved. Spontaneous combustion implies something is combusting by itself with no feedback. Magic is a form of feedback, so it's not spontaneous. Also, combustion is not spontaneous. It doesn't have a free spirit. And then the whole temple is burning. It's made out of rocks, man. At this point, Griffin found his body was able to move. At this point, my bitch-ass character just realized he could move. How did our character become such a little bitch? Oh my god, there's no game in this game. Griffin and Ulrich fighting flames. A close call. The fire is getting... I'm gonna read the entire game. I'm gonna read the entire game as text. That's the game. They baited me. 2 fights and then just a story. Griffin and Ulrich fighting flames. A close call. The fire is getting bigger and the houses are crumbling. Houses? In the temple! Ulfric commanded the bandits retreat. Griffin went after them. Griffin chased out of temple. See Ulfric riding away, disappearing in the darkness. Griffith looked back at the temple. The fire was huge! The wooden houses had been burned and many buildings collapsed. The temples is no more. But the scene of Miss God and Miss Painting's death and the scene of Miss God sitting in fire reproduce again and again in Griffin's mind. Okay. I thought Miss God was reproducing herself like a phoenix. I didn't understand reproducing his brain. Good for him. Will she be still alive? Do I have to go and save her? But she's not a human, a witch. A witch that saved your life and she didn't want anything from it other than helping around and fixing the temple maybe. Wow, Griffin turned out to be such a bitch. Gradually, flames and smoke blurred the distant images. Suddenly, the whole temple collapsed and fell off the cliff. Oh my god! Gradually, flames and smoke blurred the distant images. Suddenly, the whole temple collapsed and fell off the cliff. Wow, what insult to injury! You know those comedy movies when, like there's a bad guy, they throw rocks at him, then an anvil, then a piano, then a bazooka, and then they crash an airplane, and the evil guy is like, "Ah, shit, stop! I can't get up!" And like all the people just keep on throwing stuff at it. In Spider-Man, when everyone is just throwing everything at the goblin, you know, for messing around with Spidey. This is like all this shit happened, and then the temple also with rocks over the cliff and just poof. The villagers applauded, cursing the three sisters, saying they were evil witches, eating children, being promiscuous with demons. The villagers talked all kinds of dirty words and they kept on saying. The developer of this game, does he just not like women? Like, are we back in the Stone Ages? I like to imagine the women in the village, they started talking shit about 3 beautiful women that died, that are triplets. Because their husbands wouldn't look them at the face, you know, they would only look at Miss God. Griffin walked silently and slowly towards the distance. At that moment, he didn't know where to go, nor what was ahead, because the darkness was everywhere. He repeated to himself, just a few witches died. You're not human, they're not human, they're not human beings. Once again, 2 times, 3 times, the darkness engulfed his back. Oh, this is like when Judas betrayed Jesus. He said no 3 times. It's symbolism! You know, I'm just saying. It's symbolism. It represents that pivotal moment when you lie to yourself. Griffin had been walking for a while at night, and the sound of crying and king was heard in front of him. Turned out that the undead were attacking the village, and the villagers were flurried away from the village. Hint, they're often undead creatures at night. As if this game has a day-night cycle. Some zombies will explode. You can deal with the magic missile. It's recommended to activate the magic shield and fight against the enemy. Or how about I run? Who's confused, me or the zombies? Hold on, the White Walkers. Did they just pentagram me? Oh, the crusade. What's AI? Where are these zombies going? To the ocean? What? Oh, okay. That scared the fuck out of me. I like how the zombies look like they're wearing those, you know, those 50s underwear like men wore at the beach when they went swimming? That's exactly what it looks like. Wow, this new season of Game of Thrones is amazing. Oh, wait, am I supposed to kill them? Oh, I'm supposed to kill them. Sorry, I thought I could run by everyone, just like every other game. They subverted my expectations. What exactly is the point of exploding zombies? The holy pentagram! Okay, come on, George, hurry up! George! Help me, Game of Thrones! George! Go, George! You got George! What? Okay. There we go. See, George, was that so hard? Griffin cleared the local threat and the villagers returned. They were very grateful to Griffin. Oh wait, oh this is just like Batman. You know, every time a new chapter starts, we gotta remind his parents are dead and what happened during that entire phase. It's been 1 hour and I've just been reading. These villagers paid me for gratitude or fear. Let's have a rest here tonight. It is hoped that when I fall asleep, these villagers will not try to kill me with a kitchen knife in order to save the reward. Wow, what a shitty world this is! A quiet night passed, it's daylight now. On this day, Griffin was tired and helpless, walking in the desert and saw a savage man riding a horse in front of him. The savage dismounted, armed with a wood axe, pointed to the Griffin, He was naked to the waist with a rope, wearing a tattered shorts and wearing a pair of dirty boots. Okay, he's not naked then. He's wearing something. He's covering his genitals. He's not a savage. The savage man looks like a woodman. In the desert, a woodman. Where did he find the wood from? The 2 cactuses in a mountain? But the muscular people did not dare to despise. But that the muscular people... The muscular people dare not despise. That should be a t-shirt. Muscular people dare not despise. Sigurd, who's apparently wearing clothes and is very clean-shaven and handsome. Your armor, cloth, belt, pants, boots, and your purse. Give them to me. You know, you could just say your clothes and your purse. That's it. You don't need to specify every... Okay, so I can keep my helmet, my gloves, my underwear, and anything else that's technically under my cloth. Griffin fought against the barbarian. Griffin had come a long way. This has been tired, trying to use a fast-moving action and quick move. Griffin plays like a robot. But the savage fierce anomaly... what? The savage fierce anomaly, a common wood axe, makes imposingly swift and violent. The 2 sides a close call are injured at this point. The approaching horseshoe sounds in the distance. The Imperial Patrol was right. There is so much right and so much wrong with that sentence, which also includes the fact that in sand horseshoes can be heard. The rulers are coming! Today our battle is not final, we fight another day. How is my character not dehydration died so far? The barbarians hurried to ride his horse and galloped away in order to avoid unnecessary trouble. Griffin fled into a nearby valley trying to avoid the patrol. Why? There's a camp in the valley and there are tents and bones. It looked like there was a fierce battle once a long time ago. From the start of the net tent, the camp of God's King army. From the clothes of the skeleton was a battle between the God's King army and the Imperial army. Griffin walked through bones of the dead. Imagine the fight that year. fight was a year ago. That's it. It's like in current year. The way he wrote it, imagine the fight that year. Like, instead of saying, imagine the fight taking place or like the battle that took place, you know? Like, we already know. But the way they write it at the end, imagine the fight that year. It's like, you know, when you say, I live in 2021, imagine that year, like 2021. So basically, like all of these events are happening in the span of a couple of days. And that entire 100-year civilization that got buried in the past was like 365 days ago. A cold wind blew through a silent valley. In front of the tent came the laughter. Griffin went to the tent. There's a pot hanging over the campfire, table with foods and wines. 3 people are drinking, chatting. Cook. Here comes another one. Come on, please sit down here. I'll give you a bowl of stew. Where did the developer get all these faces from? And why? Can he give them back? The cook opened the lid of the pot and was instantly overflowing with perfume. He pulled the perfume. 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 With whale fat in it. He poured a bowl of stew from the steaming pot, placed the bowl on the table, and went back to his seat. Griffin sat down, looking at the bowl of stew, appetite risen. Looking at the bowl of stew, appetite risen. But he didn't know whether it's poisoned or whether it's poisoned. Are hesitant to eat. The man sitting opposite, holding a pig bone, bite on the meat and chew loudly. Sound tastes good. Sound taste good. The sound tasted good. Sound taste good. This is a sequel to Eat, Love, and Pray. Sound taste good. Although it sounds more like something for a t-shirt for a cannibal. Smith. Oh, another Smith. Wow, this world has so many Smiths. Eat. If you don't eat it now, you won't have it after a while. Ha ha. Griffin's side is a young scholar. He drinking as there was no one else present. Slowly he stopped and then knocked on the bowl with a spoon and sang a song. It's a song that Griffin never heard. Well, too good that we sound good. We know here as well. The song was soothing and deep at first, like a person had many words to say but no one to talk to, and then warm, peaceful, like a family together to eat and chat. The cook and Smith seemed to have heard the song, Smith eating more readily. The cook smiled, eyes narrowed like a fat cat lazily lying on the side of a warm stove. That's what? At this time outside the tent also sounded a song. A lot of people in the chorus. The song seemed like cutting and chopping meat and bones, the glint and flash of cold steels. The voices are getting closer. Let's cheers! 3 men raised their glasses together and Griffin didn't move. He was wondering if the wine would be poisonous. You know, I think Griffin is like on the spectrum. I think he has some mental deficiencies because my character is not acting like a normal human being at fucking all. Writer, I wish you soon become a novelist. Writer, I wish you soon become a novelist. What, this developer wishing their dad, who is a cook, wishes them to become a novelist? Yeah, congratulations, this game is a fucking novel so far. What a novelty. Cook, I wish you'll open your restaurant. The blacksmith, you have not said your dream. What are we, high school? I hope one day I'll never build weapons, but create something that will bring happiness to the people. Oh my god. Everybody's so noble and shit. Cook, this dream is good. It should be implemented soon. Well, big space. Oh, now the clerk became a scholar. Well, newcomer, what is your dream? The scholar is title fluid. Griffin. This. You haven't thought about it yet. Ha ha! You have too much things to think about, but cannot drop them off. Cannot let you yourself enjoy a free and easy time. He probably didn't want to go with us. Maybe his dream is to live a quiet and safe life until getting old. Oh, it looks like I'm still here. I'm afraid I have to go first. Clerk. Wait! The novel I've written... Oh, the scholar became a clerk again. The novel I've written has never been seen. I'll be glad to give it to you and hope you enjoy it. Thank you for your hospitality. Wish you all realize your dreams. Goodbye. Griffin walks out of the tent. The 3 men continued to talk and laugh. A moment later, the song outside the tent stopped and the heavy armor made rhythmic footsteps. Clank, clank, clank. A heavily armed knight with 2 men walked into the tent. He looked like the Knights of the Empire. Clank. Clank! The armored guy's clanking. His name is Clank. I am Clank. Haha. Just now I said he didn't dare come in, and then he came in. Haha. He came in. Clank, would you like a drink too? Are you afraid that the wine is poisonous? Haha. Clank. Oh, wow, the Empire Guard is very chill about this, getting just laughed at by 3 drunks. Oh, there was a man coming out of this tent. I thought he was going to fight me, but he wanted to run away. I brought him here specifically. What do you want to do with him? What? How to deal with it? How can you be wrong when you want to live? You think it's wrong to want to live? It's because you're damned and should die? I have questions. The 3 laughed in unison. Ha 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 ha! Okay, so what the... Okay, Clank. This is the new game from Sony, Clank. The poet said if you really have ambition, you will eat the flesh of the enemies and drink the blood of them. I don't know what you eat and drink. Is it the drink that you drank before you died? Doc, don't take things too hard. You are not soldiers. Just cook the clerk. Just cook the clerk and the smith. As long as you did forsake God, King for Empire, as forsake darkness for light and work for my army, I would not kill you. What? Should I create weapons for the enemy to kill my countrymen? No! You want to see us twist and chaos, right? Imperial soldiers are as despicable as you are. Ha ha ha. Until today, I know how good about feeding pigs. The 3 laughed in unison. Ha ha ha. Clank, then you don't blame me for being ruthless. Griffin, wait! Don't kill me! I'm the secret agent of the Empire. What? Wait, Clank caught me. Wait, hold on. Wait, I just realized what happened in the scene. I got out of the tent. Clank came in, caught me from my neck, and like he brought me back into the tent, and then he's like giving me a religious sermon. And now Griffin, our bitch-ass hero, who is not a hero at all, is like, wait, I'm a secret agent all along for the Empire. There was evidence. The letter was given to me by the abbot of the Hanging Temple, in which the letter described the latest development about the army of the God King, including the Red Crow's next move. Please look over it. What letter? When did we get a letter? The Clank. Dark Souls has the Havel. This game has the Clank. Who would win in a fight, the Clank or the Havel? The Clank took the letter and opened it. It looked like a novel. He thought, just like this game, it's a fucking novel. He thought it might have been encrypted. Encrypted? How? You mean like coded? He didn't know how to read it. As he hesitated, the letter suddenly flared up, and it was a blue flame. At that point, Griffin suddenly fell on the ground with a loud noise. The whole tent exploded. Ah! I'm dying over here. It's like Mission Impossible. This letter will auto-destruct after 5 seconds, and my character had a seizure. Oh my god. The letter started burning into a blue flame. My character had a seizure. He fell on the ground, and then the whole tent exploded. It's like random. It's like so random. Oh my god. Ah, okay. I don't know how long it takes. I did not know how long it takes. Griffin opened his eyes. and it's all around the bones, and where the tent is located has become a scorched earth. Oh my god. Oh my god. Griffin opened his eyes and saw around the bones. That's all that were left. Bone! And the place had become scorched earth. That is nothing. Nothing will ever. Nothing. In this desert, nothing will grow there ever again. The whole tent exploded. Oh my god, this is amazing. Griffin, in the past, reality, dream? Maybe I'm too tired. That was a close call. Do not know what will happen if I was killed. Really dead or wake up. I don't know what will happen if I was killed. Really dead or wake up. He doesn't know what happens when you kill people. Or when you go to sleep and wake up. He thinks... oh! I'm sorry. I just died there. He doesn't. Griffin thinks he went to the future because he woke up. He thinks sleeping is time traveling. Oh my god. Griffin thinks sleeping is time traveling. Close your eyes. You're 8 hours ahead. Oh my god, okay. Fortunately, I cast the magic missiles into that letter, and I called that the magic scroll later. Fortunately, I cast the magic missiles into that letter. He cast missile in the letter. A, what letters, and B, what magic missiles, when? And I called that the magic scroll later. Griffin looked scorched. Seems to see the spoon, quill, and hammer. He bowed to them. The first time, second time, the third time. In all of that destruction, there's a spoon, a quill, and a hammer for each of the people that died, except for Clank. Clank in his full armor. There is nothing. He got pulverized. Clank got pulverized. Clank was not a tank. The three heroes, you die in front of enemies without fear. I regret not eat together with you. I just can't bear to see you dead by enemy sword and not to keep myself alive, so to give you a way to die with vigor and vitality. Please forgive me and may gods bless you all. Vigor. To give you a way to die with vigor and vitality. How do you die with vigor and vitality? Also, what three heroes? One of them was a cook in a tent in the middle of the desert, doing just what? Please forgive me. May God bless you all. What a way in Christmas, and happy good night. It's called a tent for a reason. Tent, TNT. Griffin crossed the valley and came to a village. He saw the wounded savages tied to ropes, and some villagers were shouting to hang him. Are we playing the Bible? What's going on? Some villagers tried to pull his horse. Why are they trying to pull the horse? Because the patrol found the barbarian, claimed he's a robber, hit him and left. They hit him and they left! They just found a barbarian! They hit him off the horse and then they just left! And the villagers want to... Griffin drove off the villagers and rescued the wounded barbarian. The penniless barbarian asked why he wanted to save him. You still owe me a fight. These villagers have no sense of justice. What justice? Just a bunch of villains who want to do something terrible. I don't want to let these villains become winners. I don't want to let these villains become winners. Just a bunch of peasants are villains. This is your horse. You're right, go. After your recovery, I'll welcome you to challenge me at any moment. Any moment, just out of the bushes. In the middle of the desert, there's gonna be one bush, and the barbarian's behind it, and he just jumps out at any moment to scare me. My name is Sigurd. Yeah, we can read. I mean, barely. Remember it, the next time I see you, I'll dig out your heart and eat it because it smells good. What? My name is Griffin. I'm on my way to Cruisem, and you can go there and look for me when you're ready. So long. There's a tavern in this in the wilderness. Wait, why did the scene change over there? Why did they show me the desert for one cutscene? Sorry, quote-unquote cutscene. There is a tavern in the wilderness. That's not a tavern. In the desert, you don't have one house by itself like this. Some people died. There's an old woman waiting anxiously for her son in the tavern. Footstep outside the tavern. My son? Question mark? The woman with no name? A stranger went to the room. He's a tough savage. He's hungry. He came in for food and water. A moment later, the barbarian ate their food in the tent. The old woman watched him all the time nervously. That woman is old. She looks like she's 18. I mean, I guess that's when you die in the ripe old age of 18. The savage told the old lady not to be afraid, then gave a gold coin to her, promised to live tomorrow. I like the eggs and the sausages. They're back. This is my last food here. I'm waiting for my son to bring food back, but my son hasn't come back for several days. I can go to town to buy the food myself. It's too far away. It's too dangerous. Ah! Okay, the reason I screamed there. Okay, there's a character called Doug. Okay, there's a guy called Doug. In a fantasy world, there's a guy called Doug. What is he, an accountant? This feels like the room dialogue is so bad that it makes it comedy gold. Yeah, it is. The savage told the old lady not to be afraid. He would go out hunting and bring back food. Then that night, the old woman's son came back along with other members of the patrol and Griffin. How the fuck did they find me in the desert? Also, wasn't I running away from the patrol? What, now I became best friends with Clank and his homies? Doug. Mom! We've been catching the wanted guys for the last few days. Gainless, and the food was stolen. This is our leader, the local sheriff. The local sheriff in the desert! Ah! That's the swordman we met on the road, Griffin. Everybody's hungry. We come here for a rest. We had no food, and the last food we given to a lone traveler. He gave us a gold coin, son. You'll take this gold coin and ride horse to buy food back. What do you mean buy food back? From who? What? There's a Costco around the corner in the desert? Sheriff. Why does the sheriff look like a Why does the sheriff look like a Gears of War character? What exact? That's the sheriff. That's the good guy. Okay. What? Gold coin just for a meal? Such a generous traveler. He could be a wanted or a bandit. Catch him. There's a bounty. Let's wait for him to come back and catch him. Whoa, this game is a socio-political commentary. Man has money. He immediately put them in prison and steal his money. He could be a wanted bandit or criminal. Catch him! There's a bounty! We didn't even see his face! Just immediately, just go for it! One day later, the barbarian didn't come back. Everybody was very hungry. Okay, the son went to get the food. What? They were waiting for the barbarian to come back. The patrol said the barbarian would not come back, and he gave up the old woman. He gave up the old woman? What do you mean he gave up the old woman? What the barbarian? Was it two MILFs? But the sheriff insisted on waiting one more day. That night, after everyone fell asleep, the old woman would quietly walk her son. Okay, but the son went to get the food. No! God, I bet the son is a freeloader. He doesn't... He just lives in his mom's basement. Look, this is the last food. Barely half a meal, my son. You eat it. Oh, Doug. Oh, so you hit the food, Mom. You can eat it. I'm young and I can hold it. Why is Doug naked? You eat. Mother is old. Says the 20-year-old looking mother. You eat. Mother is old, even if not hungry. Cannot live for many years. She's not gonna eat the food because she's gonna die in a few years. Let this sink in for a minute. She's not gonna eat the food because she might die in a few years. It's a waste. She's never gonna eat food again. Mother cannot hunt, also cannot make money. Well, with that body. Mother's hope of living is to see you live well. So, you can eat it. Okay, is this the game developer feeling bad that he lives in his mom's basement for free? So you can eat it. When you're full, you can be a good patrol officer. The one meal! That one meal is not gonna... That's like giving your son the last slice of pizza and they become a doctor. This entire family legacy hinges on the son called Doug eating the last meal. You should be responsible for your work. You should listen to your leaders. And you have to do a good job with your colleagues. The old woman's son took the food and was about to eat it. Suddenly the sheriff rushed out of the darkness. He grabbed the food angrily, devoured it, and cursed him for hiding the food. He rushed out of the darkness. He devoured it and cursed him for hiding the food. Deep logic, I don't even know what that means. The old lady explained that there was too little food, and even if it was taken out, it wasn't enough for everyone. The old woman's son was nervous and said he didn't know there was food. It was none of his business. The angry sheriff started beating the old woman's son violently, swearing at the same time, threatening to report to the superior and to expel the old woman's son. Expel from where? The son works at the academy? What's happening? Don't dismiss my son. Don't beat my son. He wanted to be one of the patrol when he was a kid, and his dream was to be a sheriff. He never does anything wrong. I shouldn't hide the food. It's all my fault. The sheriff, with his fist, beat the old woman's face and then kicked the old woman. Holy shit! There must be more food. You have to hand it in. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. My stomach hurts. Oh my god. There must be more food. You have the sun. Okay. I need to explain this. I need to summarize what happened. A barbarian just gives an old woman 1 coin for food. 1 golden coin. The son goes to buy food and then comes back with his homies. By the way, this entire time I'm with them. I'm the guy called Griffin, and I haven't done a single thing so far. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just sleeping under the boards or something. The son brings his homies back with him for some stupid reason. And he's like, we lost the food, we couldn't get it, someone stole it, whatever. And the mom is like, here, take the money. Go and buy, with 1 gold coin, more food. And the sheriff is like, no, we're gonna wait to capture the barbarian. Because they had money. They might be wanted, discriminatory already. And then all of this happened. We are starving. We are dying in this small tiny house that's like 1 room. Because the sheriff, nobody wants to go and buy food. Nobody wants to take the horse to go and buy some food. One day in 24 hours, we are in this small tiny house just dying of oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. The woman who fell on the ground spat her blood, and the pain made her unable to speak for a moment. The sheriff was about to beat the old woman again. Oh, there's our character, Griffin, finally! Stop! You're not allowed to bully! You're not allowed to bully! You, the old lady's son, how can you look at this without any temper? Doug, I don't care about that. It's perfectly natural for a leader to beat their men. If I was a leader, I would beat my men too. My mother was beaten because she did something wrong. It's reasonable for the leader to beat her. Absurd. Even if he beat and scolded with no reason, how dare you do nothing? Don't meddle! Doug, I give you a chance. You let your mother give up food and I won't dismiss you. Mom! You have to hand in the food. I don't want to get expelled. I'm going to be a sheriff! Your mom is getting beat. And is concerned about not getting expelled from university for cops. There's really no food, my son. I'm sorry. There must be more food. You hit her until she handed in with she would... Mom! Doug, Mom! The sheriff says there's food! And you have to hand it in, otherwise I'll beat you! I can't! What can I say? Okay, Griffin. Your distortion makes me sick! Your distortion makes me sick. What? Aha! You're useless, incompetent, humble, and twisted. Do you want to be a sheriff? Just you're not worthy. No punishment. Your mother won't give up food. Now I'll count to 3. Then, if she still does not give food, you can use the dagger in her face, heart, to draw a cross-shaped scar. 1... I'm sorry, what? There's really no food, this poor woman. Doug, if you can't do it, you have to make a cross on your own face with the dagger. 3. Mom! Hand over the food, Mom! I don't want to be a Scarface person! I love it when Doug is like, Mom! I don't want to be a Scarface person! Ha ha ha! Cut your mother's face, otherwise cut your own face. Do it. No matter which side face be cut, I will forgive you. Do it. After you do it, everything will be over. Ha ha ha. The son's trembling hand put the sharp knife on his mother's face, and he couldn't get along. Suddenly he started to beat her. What? Oh my god! There really is no food. There's really no food. Sheriff, but that's not exactly I want, Doug. You draw a cross on your own face with the dagger. I'll forgive after you do it. If you can't do it, I'll kill you. The reason is that you mistreat your mother, and I must kill you in the name of just... Whoop! Let's go back. Doug, you draw a cross on your own face with a dagger. I'll forgive you after you do it. If you can't do it, I'll kill you. The reason is that you mistreat your mother, and I must kill you in the name of justice. What? Why is everyone bipolar in this game? Sorry, not game, visual novel. Doug had been peeing his pants. He was peeing. How big was his bladder that he was peeing all this time? Doug had been peeing his pants. And he looked at the dagger still with blood in his hand. When he didn't use it, the sheriff had already started counting, not waiting to count to 3, just to hear a scream. Doug made a cross scar on his face and sat on the ground trembling. Everyone is getting PTSD because nobody wants to take the horse to go and buy some food. Haha, good, haha. I'm sorry to sneer that, I forgive you. But next order is to kill your mother with your own hands. What? And so everybody has meat to eat, haha, kill. They are resorting to cannibalism. My character is doing nothing because they don't want to buy food. Everybody has meat to eat, haha, kill your mother, I kill you. The sheriff really likes people with scars. Apparently he's a cannibal. Dog listened. Body twitches. He clenched the dagger and looked at his mother, then looked at the sheriff. Once again, he looked at his mother. Then back to me, then back to you, then looked at the sheriff. Suddenly, he's struggling on his mother, and he's shouting, want to be a big sheriff. At this point, all patrols laughed. Griffin kicked him aside and then drew sword out. What took my character so long to do anything? After a moment, he defeated the sheriff and killed his man. Every single detail was transplanted. And then it's like, yeah, but you defeated them, good game. Haha, do you think I'm the same as the dog? If you want to kill me, kill me. Don't try to insult me. Griffin scratched a cross on the sheriff's face with a sword and killed the sheriff. Then what was the point? What was the point? By the way, I just want to make this clear. A, we're looking at the room so far. B, everything is text. And C, we didn't get to play the part of killing the sheriff and his dog. You should quit your patrol's job. You should take care of your mother till the end of her life. Remember, don't be afraid of others. And don't have any humble mentality. You need to self-respect, self-love, self-improvement, self-confidence. You should be a man who dares to love and hate. You should be a man who dares to love and hate. Remember? I'm giving life advice to Doug. Also dare to love and hate. But clearly Doug only knows how to hate. Doug, I remember, don't kill me. Griffin turned to walk out of the room. Doug suddenly picked up the sheriff's sword and attacked the Griffin from behind. Griffin heard footsteps behind, hurried to dodge, fell to the ground, but fortunately did not hurt the key. Did not hurt the key? Did not hurt the key? What the poor key? My character is worried about the key. What key? But Doug's sword has been pointing to Griffin. Is this a video game or just dialogue? No, you see, every 1 hour we have 5 minutes of running through a 3D level. My son! He helped us. Why do you hurt him? He killed the sheriff and the others. If I killed him and then claimed that he abused and killed the other people, I'll be rewarded. I will be rewarded. And maybe become the next sheriff. Doug! Doug, you little bitch, Doug! When Doug was about to kill Griffin, a flying knife killed Doug, a barbarian carrying food into the room. I'm back! I've been looking for food, but it's so bleak around here. In order to save you, I had to steal the patrol's food. By the looks... Wait, the patrol had food? So why were they going hungry? Wait, did the barbarians steal the food? And that's how we got into the situation? It was all the barbarians' fault! He stole the food from the get-go! See, this is a deep game. This teaches you that your actions have consequences, like an entire family dying. By the look of you, they are really bad. Fortunately, I came back in time. We have food, and your son hasn't come back yet. A visual novel is just a still image. Yeah, it is visually novel. It's a novel concept for a visual. You killed my son just now. Sigurd looked at the corpse on the ground with shock, and he could not say anything. A moment later, Griffin and Sigurd walked out the room with a heavy mood. Yeah, I believe it is a heavy mood. When I left last time, I want to give up old woman. Walk away. Then I fear old woman died of starvation, so I steal the patrol's food back to save her. Unexpectedly, because the patrol did not have food, so they came here, resulting in such a tragedy. Well, congratulations, Sigurd. Good of you to put 2 and 2 together. Griffin, I also have responsibility. At the beginning, I only scolded them and hoped that the old woman's son could fight for themselves. In front of the strong, the weak is bent. He always had the opportunity to do the right thing, but he gave up, and then the endless darkness began. Now the poor old lady is going to leave alone. The endless darkness began. You think there's some family abuse going on for thousands of years? Suddenly they heard desks and chairs falling down into the room. The old woman hanged herself. Oh my god! The old woman hanged herself. After a while they got busy. What do you mean they got busy? They dug a pit. Okay. They dug a pit, then used cabinet, They used the cabinet, made a coffin, put the old lady's body in the coffin and buried the old lady. Then the house and the bodies was still lit. The fire burnt the patrol's uniform and their faces. At this time, Griffin and Sigurd rode on patrol horses, running to the distance. Later it was said that the patrols were attacked by bandits. Who said anything? Who's they? What, is it gonna be the legends? The dead people bandits? Oh, we have gameplay! We have gameplay! We have gameplay! Wait, why am I here? I don't know anymore. I don't know. A flower. Oh no, I need to kill them. It was like the Hateful Eight RPG. The Hateful Eight RPG. Why do I have gold on me? How big do you think this game is? 10 gigabytes? Oh, it's not translated here! Oh, the developer didn't expect for anyone to... He didn't expect anyone to stick with the game! Okay, we're gonna miss a lot of lore then. Okay, this is where our character is talking to Mustache Man. Mustache Man is like, yo, homie, you're back. And my character is like, yeah, I've been back. What's up? Well, I watched an entire tragedy unfold. A son beat the mother, carved his initials into her, crosses, you know, the Jewish motif, references to the Bible, and then she hanged herself after the entire thing burnt down. Yeah, things happened. Oh, gameplay! Oh, we got gameplay! We got gameplay! We got gameplay again! Ooh, record time! Do you think none of the texts are translated? How much do you bet none of the texts after this are translated? Because the developer didn't think anyone would stick with this game! That'll be so funny! That'll be so funny if the developer didn't translate the text because he didn't think anyone would play this game except me, being the idiot that I am! Magic ball! Magic ball! I like how their bodies are set on fire when you shoot the blue balls at them. Go, Legolas, go! Thank you. Legolas, you wanna take the wheel? I got you now, evil Skyrims. Oh, Legolas, do something. Fireball! Magic missile! Oh, he increased his speed. Oh, don't attack me. In case you're wondering, all those symbols that you see, I agree. Yes, you're right. It is what you're thinking it is, which is I don't know. What a beautiful world this is. Magic missile. He's on fire. Legolas, don't die. No! The translations are back, you son of a bitch. Griffin came to a village outside Crucium and saw the village was on fire. You lied, there was no fire. And the bandits were attacking and fought with the robbers until met Lucky Day. Are the men of the war dogs attacking us? No, but they're Norsemen too. Thank God you're here. They're Norsemen too. Thank God you're here. What Norsemen? Norsemen in the desert? What? The Vikings would have drowned in the sand in the desert. They don't know desert. The Templars are coming. What? When did the Templars get involved? Why? You miss one? It's like missing one pivotal episode. Templar. Bandit scum, drop the weapon and head over the artifact. Oh yeah, we got the artifact from the painting god. Miss God. Griffin. What artifact? We're not bandits. We... Look around you. This village is on fire. There are people who need your help. Save them. Kill them and search their bodies for justice. Kill them and search their bodies for justice. What, are we in America? Griffin had to kill 2 knights. Yeah, just put it in text, don't put it in gameplay. Let's sneak into the city before we get caught on the wrong side. In the tavern of Crucium, Griffin looked around. The place is crowded. Notice posted on the board. Bottles placed on counter, accompanied by cheerful music, people talking, bustling. Bounty for the artifact by decree of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Henry. Let be known that all his subjects royal to the throne shall be on the lookout for a relic known as the artifact. Anyone who delivers this artifact to the court of the Imperial Majesty, man or otherwise, shall be generously compensated with wealth, land, and title. Any who attempt to keep the artifact for his own shall receive summary execution. Church in need of an exorcist. Recently, loud, strange noises can be heard in the catacombs after the chapel. Exorcists need to maintain the peacefulness of the living and the dead. Father Walker. Expert need help needed for vermin control. The sewers are heavily infested with rats and have suffered damages from these pests. Expert help needed to coordinate the extermination effort. Please contact the engineer in the charge of the sewer. Why are you reading everything else? Estate for sale due to the untimely passing of the late Sir Edmund. Captain of the guard and his wife Lady Mina. Their vacant estate is now for sale. Please contact the majordomo of his lordship. What can I get you? Busy place. The Inmari sea traders arrived in town. Plenty of supplies, troubled time, many dangers lurk the trade routes on land, but the sea traders are unhindered. Ale? A clean room with window, beef stew and a pitcher of water. Have them brought to my room when ready. Food shall be ready soon, but lots of refugees came to town as well. The rooms are full. Anything else? Those Inmari there, are they here often? Once a month their ships would come from the Huntland, the lawless land of anarchy, but they come here but they are much more civilized compared to the people in the old town. You mean the place that burnt down? And the Templars attacked us? Although some of them rumored to be pirates and smugglers. Let me know when my food is prepared. I'll be around here. No wonder they call Viscount Slowham the old sly fox. He'll tell you how he protects his people all day long, but when bands raid the village, he pretended like it didn't happen. If I didn't run into town when the fighting started, I could end up like this chicken on the table. You mean the 2 eggs and the sausages? The empire is falling apart and each of the lordings want to be his own ruler. But fear not, my friend. The mighty knights of the Templar Order are bringing law and order back to the land, quelling rebellions and wiping out brigands. Have you been to Anis, the jewel of the Dustland? The city is overflowing with gold and its beauty rivals our capital. If it get any worse here in the empire, I say we pack and move to the Dustland or the Huntland. At least we'll be free. They're in Mari sailors talking. They do not like to spend even a glance at Griffin. Griffin see a lonely one who just sitting and eating alone. How are you lately? Not bad. Our ship came here, right docked outside. Soon I'll be back to Huntland. Heard your story. Sadly, there here is a mess. The guard captain have been murdered. Criminals everywhere. We know that guy from the start. What? My character got amnesia now? Take care, my friend. See you later. My character just chatted up someone and is like, okay, see you, bye. What was even the point of that? Griffin looked at the other people in the tavern, did not see the lucky day. Did not see Sigurd and Mats. Suddenly a red robe, a long hair and pretty face firmly caught his eye. His heart kept telling himself that it couldn't be her. But his legs went out of the way to her. His legs went out of the way to her. She's sitting in the corner playing with her cards. Why his legs went out of the way to her? What do you mean his legs? What, his third leg? Which? A fellow traveler in search of something, not money, not fame, nor love. Perhaps you have a question for your future, or more so your past. Miss God, is that you? Do you mean the witch who practices medicine in the Hanging Temple? She's dead in the flames. Witchcraft is forbidden in the Empire. Once a witch is caught, whether she is good or not, usually burned to a stake. I'm not a witch, just an augur. Sorry, I mistook someone. The witches I met recently seem to be strikingly similar. It doesn't matter. Would you like to have a divination? I certainly have a need for such abilities. I do not have any memories older than 3 years. Okay, when did you get amnesia? What, that explosion wiped out our memory? The one in the TNT tent? It was as if my past didn't exist. I've been searching for answers since then. Maybe you can point me to the right direction. Amnesia matters not. I'm very confident that my abilities will do the trick. Close your eyes. It shall reveal your past. Griffin closed his eyes. I see. War, battle after battle, blood, fire, death. Your feared army was defeated. You met Miss God in Hanging Temple. I fought many battles in the last 3 years. Tell me something I don't know. Wait a second! All of these events took place over the course of 3 years? Huh? How many years did it take for the mother and the son tribute? What, we stayed in the house for like a month? That's why we were going hungry? I shall search further to the darkest corner in your mind. Looking at your past is like peering through a thick mist from reflection of a broken mirror. A puzzle to me as well. It will take me time to decipher the meaning. Those memories, they happened after I lost my Those memories, they happened after I lost my memory. Yeah, that's generally how memories work, don't they? Everyone in the nearby village knows me. You heard about the story of Feared, right? I called you Miss God a moment ago, so you guessed I met her, right? You doubt my skills? Forget it. We are true here. Next time I'll do it for you, even if you pay me your weight in gold. I doubt there'll be such a next time. I still have unfinished business so long. What? She wasn't threatening you? What do you mean I'll doubt there'll be such a next time? I still have unfinished business. What does that sentence got to do? Never mind. I saw you read the nautic board. Are you seeking for the artifact? Do you know exactly what this artifact is? There was once upon a time an ancient civilization spanning across these lands. Aliens. Within this magnificent cities, there's so glorious monument and sky-reaching towers until one day the ancients mysteriously vanished 3 years ago, leaving behind only crumbling ruins 3 years ago of their past glory. Legends say the artifact is the super treasure of the ancients that can conquer the world. It seems everybody wants the artifact, but I'm not interested. Yeah, you're not a very interesting man, are you? I saw it in your memory that you took the church exorcism bounty. Are you ready for such tasks? It seems everybody wants the artifact, but I'm not interested. Probably just some monster, nothing I can't kill with my sword. But the undead are no ordinary monsters. You're in luck. I was hoping to search about the undead, and this is a perfect opportunity to do so. I shall come along. A moment later. Father Walker, we came for the bounty you posted. Thank the Lord you're here. Lately there was a strange noise from down below. Sound like wailing, sometimes loud banging noises. Quite frightening at night. Oh, they're the choir boys. Never mind. What can you tell me about this catacomb? It's been here a long time. When our ancestor built the burial chambers 3 years ago, they found a natural cave, so they decorated it and used it as our catacombs for all the townsfolk. Anything of value in there? Could it be grave robbers? Unlikely. Here rest mostly common folk. We hardly bury with us anything worth digging. Father, do you know a thing or two about restless spirits? Aye, that's why I suspected something causing the unrest of the dead, but I'm not trained in exorcism. But fortunately, the extrance, it's an exit and an entrance in one. The extrance and the exit, so there's a multiple entrance and exit, and there's one exit, are sanctified. Nothing evil can pass through. There are certainly dangers involved in this. What kind of compensation can I expect? Harsh time we live in. Our chapter is being so far out of the capital and short on funds. But I can provide free shelter, and I shall bless you for your service to our Lord. What a scam. No bounty, no work, no exceptions, man of God or otherwise. Wait, I made a ring made of gold, enough to buy you a fine horse. That's acceptable. I'm unbarring the door to the catacombs you may enter. If you fail to expel the evil spirits, I want that ring back, or I shall have a word with the Viscount. Wait a second, you gave me the ring? When I'm going inside the dungeon? What happens if I die with the ring on? Who's gonna get the... He gave me the ring before I even did the job, and I'm going in there to fight monsters. Also, is this Dark Souls? Griffin and the Witch carrying all lamps and torches into the underground tomb. The entrance is downward step along horizontal channel head. At the end of the tunnel is stepping down and channel again. There's lots of channels in this channel. After walking for a while, vaguely see the light ahead. They follow the light to a big natural cave. There are luminous stones and some small strange animals. There must be some kind of energy from within the cave that's causing its appearance. Look, what's that there? Looks like there is this energy stirring up the dead. I shall put them to rest once again. Tip, kill all enemies. This is a place for summon undead. Oh my god, I recognize this level. Well, the starting area. What's with the giant mushrooms? What's with... Giant floating rocks, giant mushrooms, and there are holes in the... There are holes up there! You can... They are... We're outside! What cave? Also, where's the bimbo? What, the developer forgot they didn't have a generic female modern number 69 to accompany the player? Well, Game of Thrones took a massive budget cut after season 9. Take that, evil walkers! Oh, the book from all these games that I am gonna strangle every single person from now on that uses this stupid book. What is even the point of this book, man? Every single Unity game must have that stupid book in their game, and it doesn't do anything. Oh, of course. In order to stop the evil from being summoned, I have to go up here and summon an ally. I just summoned an ally. I just summoned another undead to fight off the undead. I like how slow he is. A game with a 2.5D camera actually has falling off ledges. I hope there is no... What, did he find a bone? Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile! Come back! Oh, you motherfucker. You fucking smurf, just die! Okay. Okay, how about you do something, Oblivion Man? Is that their dodge? Their dodge is to run around like a dog. Okay. There are a lot of mural painting, number of all the mysterious patterns, a lot of coffin here. Ear vaguely heard the cry of a woman, the cries from time to time, but no one. Sounds like weeping, but it could just be a wind passing through. What's that? It's just the wind. Oh, okay, sure. Totally, it sounds like a woman screaming. Totally, it's the wind. This one is quite old. I like how the woman's name is Witch. And apparently she's not a witch. You know, the twist is coming. This one is quite old. There's a mural of towers with lights emanating from them. There are fishes too. Oh, those lights, it must come from some kind of energy source. Maybe it means the energy source is just here, somewhere underwater. What water? When did we find water? May just be the tomb fresco. God bless the expression of desire and the like. But I know what I heard. The source of that sound must be here. Didn't you just say it's the wind? What, a bunch of frescoes? God bless the expression of desire and the like. But I know what I heard. What are you talking about? Griffin Met got hit on the head. I'll lay down some warning spells to weaken the evil energy. You should check the coffins. Aha! She's a witch! Then why did she say... how much do you bet? My character isn't surprised by that fact at all. He's not surprised that the witch is a witch. Even though she claimed she wasn't a witch, she's like, okay, everybody lies to me, it's another Saturday evening. Griffin began to examine each coffin carefully. Epitaph. In the memory of Harmus, the sewer worker, said he was bitten by a half-man, half-rat monster, died age 57 to rat bite fever. He had a good life, shut the fuck up. Here lies Reed until picked up the sword he herded cattle. At age 24, he bravely fell in battle. Here lies Menha. He fought the conscription war and the conscription law and the law won. In memory of Lady Mina, newly made widow, she ridded with grief and flew out the window, suddenly sobbing heard from within the coffin. When Griffin heard it, he immediately drew out his sword and set out the fight-ready position. Set out the fight-ready position. Fuck me. He prepared for combat. Griffin carefully opened the coffin. The coffin came out of the green mist. The fog disappeared. The coffin was empty and came the voice behind. Mina. Oh, disturbs my slumber. The dead body stood behind them with a glimmer of light that looked as if he was still alive, but not evil-like. We're investigating the disturbances in the tomb. You must be one wailing at night. Tell me what kept you from entering the afterlife, Spectre. I was Lady Mina. My husband, Sir Edmund, was the captain of the guard. While on patrol, he was shot with a crossbow by a bandit, or so they say. After his burial, the Viscount told me that he wanted me for himself, to be one of his concubines, and it killed Edmund 1,000 times if that's what it takes. He forced himself upon me, but I fended him off, and during the struggle I was thrown off his balcony, and here I am. I have heard the infamies of Lord Slocum, but that's low even for him. What do you mean that's low even for him? If he has infamies, that's not out of character then. We want to help you find peace. Is there anything we can do? I want to be with Edmund. He was buried in the next chamber beyond the stone gate, but the gate was warded with holy power of the clergy and I can't pass through. If we lead you to your husband, would you be at peace? Yes, and I shall be eternally grateful. We can't just take her word for it. Once we break the seal, we could be facing whatever lies beyond. Safer to take care of it the old-fashioned way. You'd kick a dog when it's down. Fine, you shall taste my wrath. What? Why would you say that in front of her? Oh, a boss fight! Wait, no, they have a female model. Okay, that doesn't look anything like Lady Mimi. Okay, arrivederci. Oh! Oh, you little sluts, you! I expected more out of this game. Okay. Are you guys gonna drop down your shield or what? Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Are they running around my dead body? Oh, they changed characters! I was wondering when did I see two overpowered mage characters next to each other just comboing me like a piñata. Viking man! Things are happening. Okay, I don't understand why eating wonton soup apparently hurts me. I like how my guy is stuck up there. Hold on, let me very slowly... Where is my homie going? Don't even... What is happening? Everybody's dividing and conquering. Can you... I'm literally not pressing the buttons. I'm trying to cast my magic buff to... What is happening over there? What is the Battle of the Stooges doing? What are you doing? Can I buff? No, apparently I can't buff, but I can drink my wonton soup. Okay, yeah, but Oblivion Man, where were you? Okay. Where do I go? Is my homie active? What did I just get stuck on? Okay. Oh, my homie is there! Bitch, come here and help me! Okay, how can I... Can I get behind her? Can I get behind her? Can I get behind her? Go, 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 Viking man! Where are you? Where is my home? There we go! Come on, follow me! Oh no. Oh no, please help me! Buddy! She's on fire, she's hot! Get, buddy, come on, man! There's only one Viking man! Oblivion. Suddenly the ghost disappeared. Be careful, it's invisibility. The witch casts a spell and says incantation. Traps turn into shimmering grids, cross-flying in the air. With a scream, one trap exploded in the air. Soon the other trap exploded till all traps exhausted, but still not seen the ghost. Do your traps kill the ghost? No, but hit her. These traps can disable her invisibility. The ghost must still be here, hidden in somewhere nearby. Okay, if your traps disable her invisibility, how come she's still invisible, huh? Big galaxy brain. Suddenly Mina's coffin opened. Griffin turns back and swings his sword as soon as he heard the sound from the coffin. Mina jumped out from her coffin, ran to the stone gate very fast. In the blink of an eye, Mina passed through the stone gate. Damn, the explosion of my magical traps must have broken the seal of that stone gate. She's quite a powerful banshee. She's injured for sure. There is blood in this coffin. Ghosts bleed. They open the stone gate and enter into another tomb. Mina run forward to an armored zombie warrior. Then the ghost and the zombie embraced each other. Edmund, my love! Edmund with a helmet this time and not showing his face. Mina, I'd hear you weep every night, but I was sealed within here, unable to make a move until now. How I yearn this moment. Since you were killed by the bandits and the Viscount, I couldn't do anything and I can't move on. I was not slain by bandits, but those mercenaries from the old street, that treacherous Lord Slugham must be behind this. Curse that venomous snake. You must avenge our death. Yes, he shall taste vengeance from beyond the grave. I just opened a gap in the wall. Let's go. I just opened a gap in the wall. Let's go. I thought you were trapped here, man. What you... Just like that. Plot armor. He just created a hole in the wall. Let those lovebirds have their sweet revenge. Go, just don't hurt anyone innocent. There they are. They are here. Let's leave this place at once. Is it not enough to kill us? The Lordling sent his goons to silence our spirit? I know that man. His name is Griffin. I used to think he was a good guy, but he was a bastard. Let's go. Ah! This guy hasn't seen me for 3 years. And nothing happened. And now he's like, I know them. They're different. We know that guy. He's a bastard. Let's go. The zombie warrior and his ghost wife leave through the gap of a wall. They skedaddled out of here. Why did you let them go? Were you afraid of fighting them? No. What happened to them is unjust. I'd rather not contribute to their injustice. Well, is that sympathy I hear? It surprised me to hear that from you. How did the sentimental Sellsworth survive this harsh world? Why do you care? This world is not heaven, but that doesn't mean kindness and sense of justice are wrong. You're not what a witch. You're not what a witch, just a trickster, right? If you're such a powerful witch, why don't you blow them away instead of questioning? What do you mean blow them away? With what? You don't think I'm capable of that? Come and watch how I deal with your unfortunate friends. The witch went through the gap into the sewer. Griffin followed. They had just passed the gap and the loose stones fell and blocked the gap. Oh, we're breaking new grounds here. There is more content to this game. There is more gameplay. I think after, like, 2 hours of me reading, the developer realized there's 2 hours of text. There's 2 hours of text, and that there should be also game. He forgot about the game part. Oh no, the Preddy aliens are back. Do you explode? No, they just die in a T-pose. Oh, sorry, they die with physics. What is that, the Alpha Chad? Never mind. I like to imagine I accidentally press a new game. Everything goes to shit. Did you just kick me? Okay, I have a broadsword. I don't know my character using the broadsword like a rapier with the poke. I guess it's changing the moveset of the weapon. What are you doing? There's a woman behind you. Wonton soup, save me. Okay. Oh. Wide. If the enemy is exactly 1 pixel away from my attack range, my character is like, I'm gonna flip the sword instead of doing anything. Why are you running like that? Okay. I mean, I don't know why wonton soup would hurt me, honestly, more than... Oh, they just trigger aggro on them. Are you iframing everything? Don't spin your sword, wonton man. The joke is, there was like almost an hour of this guy describing his wonton soup and how to eat it. The guy loves his soups. Bitches love soup. No, woman. So there is a female model. Okay, what is this? Did they run the NVIDIA neural filters on this picture? The developer just typed in like 10 years ago, village Borealis. We are inside of the castle. Let's find a way out without running into the guards. This is the castle. This is just the middle of the town. The new darkest dungeon is so action-packed. Griffin and the witch climbed onto balconies and climbing plants. Griffin and the witch climbed the balconies and climbing plants one by one. What, they don't use ladders? They have plants for climbing in this world? Like 2 cats quietly moving. Okay, shut the fuck up. There what 2 cats? My character moves like molasses. What 2 cats? They came to a balcony where the window was open and they heard someone talking inside. We're just breaking inside someone's random house now, man. What are you doing? By the way, we're supposed to be following the ghosts, right? How do we know? Never mind. Lord, so the smoke. I knew it must be some bandits, so I donned my armor and gathered my men ready to march out, but your mighty Templars already chased them away. Lowick. We've been chasing them for days. We're not ordinary bandits. I believe they have the artifact that might have sneaked into the city. One more thing, I saw 2 groups of armed men on my way to the castle, one of them at the village outside of the city and the other heading toward the docks. Who are they? My men sealed the gates as soon as they could. All I dole the guards on the wall. If they were to sneak in, there's no escape for them. The ones in the village must be feared. A small militia group of civilians. The ones by the port must be Mari, the sea traders. The old town to the northwest was settled by many outsiders, some of them merchants and other unsavory types. Their leader named Ulfric, a Norseman. Norsemen! No wonder those brigands came this way. They're delivering it to Ragnar's people. How many are armed? Too many. Most of them who live in the old town have weapons, especially those who squat in the abandoned old buildings. Not a place to visit at night, but since the incident I've locked down the entrance and the exit to the part of the town. In that case, I shall pay the Inmari a visit. No time to rest, we're heading out to the docks. They went out to the room and locked the door. Griffin and the witch entered the Lord's room from the balcony. This is the same room! Every house is the same in this universe. A bed, 2 wall flags, a box in the corner with some books on it, a straw carpet, windows that you can't open or see out of, and just a table, a really uncomfortable chair with a table to scribble your notes on. Oh, and next to it a rubbish bin and a broomstick. This is every single house in this universe. This is a Viscount study. Let's look around. I'm rather interested in their affairs with the artifact. We were chasing the ghosts. What you... Never mind. You too? I just hope there is a way out of here. You guys went into the house! What do you mean a way out? Just get out of the window! This is the Viscount's journal. Here he wrote about Mina. Oh my, they've been having an affair for years. Here it says Mina requested a private audience after Edmund's burial and demanded the wedding to be arranged. She looked nervous and unusual. Lord Slogham became suspicious and questioned Mina if she had anything to do with her husband's death. And she became hysterical and attacked the Viscount. During the struggle, she fell from the window to her death. Next page. He told everyone that Mina was overcome by grief and killed herself. Who would have thought that vulture of a man is innocent in this? Do you believe him? He wrote it in his diary. Why would he lie to himself? This is his diary. There's no reason he should lie to himself. I'm so happy the witch at least had 2 brain cells. Forget that for now. Look what I found. Desert sun distilled in the 10th spring after the complete complexion of the Great Pyramid of Anis. And here it reads, apprehension of signing free trade license hasn't been opened yet. The pyramid was built for hundreds of years. Must have been a precious gift from the Inmari. Now a gift to me. There is a switch under the desk. I wonder, where would that switch even lead to? That wooden desk. Griffin pressed the switch, a door opened on the wall. There's a room. The room is full of gold and other treasure. Eureka! The Lord's own treasury. Judging by its content, I'd say there's more than just a taxation of a little border town. They walked in the vault and suddenly the door of the vault closed automatically. The whole vault moved down rapidly. After a moment, the door of the vault opened automatically and there was a passageway ahead. No guards? This is the same catacombs. I thought we just stepped into a trap. It's a mobile treasury vault that leads to a secret passageway. Everybody knows the castles in England. A well-known way to hide your gold was by using elevators with gold in them that moved between the dungeons and the rooms. This is the same area with just like little things changed in the background. Boom 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 boom. I love the music. No, I don't love anything. Got you, bitch, in the corner. What? Why are the gene stealers attacking me? That's a very high levels joke. Nobody will understand that. Okay, woman all by herself. The explosion reached the enemy all the way in the back somehow. The music gets me. It's like it sounds like all those Warner Brothers cartoons, you know, when they're trying to go for the horror. Din 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 din. Wonton soup, save me! This is not working out. By the way, the best part is the developer says you can actually press buttons for things to work. Too bad I forgot to mention the part where the buttons don't work and I'm literally clicking my potions with my mouse. That's the only way they work. Can you stop dodging? What, this is Dark Souls, you think? I didn't know Dark Souls was a telenovela. Din 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 din. Din din din. No. This is the one game I've seen in which literally they don't give you a reason to fight the enemies at all. And they force you to fight the enemies. Although I don't know why wonton soup would give me magic. You'd think it's healthy for my bones, not for my mental state. But there's more? There's a woman? No, I looked, there was no woman, okay. Whoa, what is this? They came to a place that looked like an ancient port. Okay, that's not an ancient port. Where would the boat... How would the boat... Where would... First of all, piss yellow water, you know? Just saying this is the sewers. Secondly, where would the ports, like boats even come from? Like where would they... How would they get here in the front? Looked like an ancient port where a strange ship docked and Inmari were patrolling. What an unearthly looking ship. This is... What ship? I'm not seeing a ship. I'm not seeing a boat. I'm not seeing anything. I'm just seeing a sunken temple. This is Inmari territory. Secret passage leading to the dock so the Lord can escape by boat. No wonder they call him the Old Sly Fox. No, I'm pretty sure that's not the reason. Not far from here came a shout and several Inmari were beating two of the savages. Well, there's a lot of beating in this game. Where's the artifact? Speak or I'll cut it to pieces. It seems like the Inmari are after the artifact too. Everybody's in on this. Any progress in the ruin? Horn rum? It's a cesspool. Ventilation drainage contraptions are far gone. The energy source leaks seriously. And it's close to drying up. Hole digging monsters, rats be damned. What energy? What this is? This is a reactor. They're leaking. They're leaking uranium into the water. That's why it's irritated. Ah! We're smart enough to make use of the Ancient's relic, unlike the rest of the Midland. It's a pity that this ruin has been stripped bare. Now it's useless to us. Forget this. Let's head to the tavern. Energy flow in the water causes creature... It will cause creature mutated. Let's sneak our way out of it. Oh my god, it is radiation. A moment later, they came to the street. There were few people on the empty streets. Not far, you can see guards patrolling with lanterns, sometimes questioning passerbys. The witch took Griffin's arm and they walk in the street of the port. The calm sea suffaced with bright moonlight, gentle breeze, glittering star, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Okay. The developer likes those 3-word combos at the end of sentences. Griffin vaguely heard some kind of tweedle. The sound is a bright moon to the clouds. Is the stars in the dark gaze? The moon does not speak, only occasionally hiding behind the clouds. What a slutty moon. And sometimes exposed half of her body. And soon hid again behind the clouds. Griffin thinks those stars are disgusting. Wow, Griffin is star-shaming the stars for showing a little bit of their moon. Griffin thinks those stars are disgusting. Okay, I think there's euphemism here and I lost it. Why are you walking so slowly? Maybe I'm tired. Why are you holding my arm? Didn't you see the guards pass by just now? Well, they didn't doubt us. It's okay, we're just walking. It's okay, we're just walking. You know what the way Griffin talks? It reminds me of like my friends when they don't know how to speak English properly and they start the sentence off with an "it's okay," even though "it's okay" doesn't have any context. It's like when you tell them like literally something like that, like they didn't see us. Why did you do that? They didn't see us. It's okay. And I'm like, why did you start the sentence with "it's okay"? It's okay, we're just walking. Are you hungry? Let's go to the tavern for dinner. Didn't you hear that sound? You mean the tweedle? Did you hear that too? What's that sound of? What's the sound of that? What are you talking about? I mean the cricket's call. It sounds like a big cricket, like tree. It looks like your friends are coming to see you. Bye-bye. What? What are you talking about? I mean the cricket's call. It sounds like a big cricket, like tree. It looks like your friends are coming to see you. Bye-bye. The witch walked away. Griffin could no longer hear the tweedle, but felt the night was blue and blue. Hey you! I just simulated the universe! Oh wait, I simulated the crickets! Called to get your attention, you didn't notice me! You really have time, we're so busy at work, you're busy playing with hooker! Wow! Okay. She's not a hooker, she's an ogre! Don't be fooled again! You see if your purse is still there. Griffin, Griffin. Griffin, I believe you're not lying, but if your heart gets weak, I may dig it out and eat it any time. Sigurd is obsessed with eating my heart. But just butt fuck you too and get it over with. If you come to me together, there must be something to say, so go ahead. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a bukkake party. As you know, most of the people who take away are dead, and number of people guarding the village with me is less and less. At present, number of feared is nearly gone. Some people have resigned. We have to pay wages, and some people relatives die in battle. They hope that we can give some blood money. I gave all belongings to them, but still not enough. To put it simply, you're broke. Have you found a way to make money, Griffin? You know I only know gold coins. Okay, so I have been gone and lost in the desert for 3 years. You know? And I finally survive and come back. And these 3 assholes, which by the way, the barbarian was not part of my crew originally. The other guy died with his banshee wife. So the barbarian comes back here, hooks up with these guys, so now it's back to the 3 stooges. And these assholes, over 3 years, what was supposed to be a militia of like people defending their own village, became an actual functioning militia that needs to get paid, wages, blood money and everything. And I finally come back after surviving a mother hanging herself, and they tell me, yeah, by the way, do you have money? Fucking asshole. Had 3 years to do something and they didn't do anything. It's time to show if you're fit to be a leader. I'm not going to listen to an incompetent leader. Sigurd, shut the fuck up. I just came here after 3 years in the desert. The disciples did not ask Jesus after you went into the desert, yo, pay us our wages. They at least, gave him some bread and water before piling on. Well, relax, as leader. Okay, how about these 3 stooges? They become hookers, huh? Let's see how their butthole feels about it. Well, relax, as leader, I feel ashamed for the previous failure in the current dilemma. I did not bring everyone, there'll be blood money and everyone's wages will be there. I found a way to make money, and I can make a lot of money in a couple of days to restructure the feared army. As long as we all stick together, we can do it. Just a few people can do it? Don't you also rob the bank? Go by yourself, you can't be... What? Wait, what? Hold on. Just a few people can do it. You don't want us to rob the bank. Go by yourself. You can't be a leader if you don't have the ability. Don't try to cheat us, fight for you. Don't try to stamp with rage. Don't even ask us for forgiveness. For a mercenary like me, business is business, that's all. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't try to cheat us to fight. That's the entire point of being a militia. What the He's finished. He's finished. We beat him to this. They're gonna beat me up because I got lost in the desert for 3 years and I can't pay their wages. They're gonna beat me up and then they're gonna go to the village and disband their militia, make themselves weaker. Smile. I do not deserve to be a leader? Everybody listen to me. As a matter of fact, I came up with 2 solutions. First, we robbed the vault of the Lord. I've been there already and I know a secret way to the vault. In Mari Sailor guards the entrance. Anfa said that they leave in a couple of days and when they left it's time for us to do it. 2, look for the artifact. I'm also investigating this. Are you satisfied? Well, it is 2 sources of income. Dude, people literally died for 1 gold coin. What do you mean it's 2 sources of income? Dude, shut the fuck up, mates. If we can grab the artifact, we can get a huge amount of gold, but to grab from the barbarian must offend the barbarians. Even if we grab it, what exactly are you grabbing from the barbarian, my good sir? Even if we grab it, the Empire doesn't necessarily give us a reward. Someone might want to kill us and then claim the treasure we found by him. We can't trust the Imperial officials. Okay, dude, just stick together and take it to the Lord like it says on the notice board. What? Matt is that one guy like in every TV show, He always finds the negative of every plan and he doesn't want to have any feedback on how to get a solution. It sounds like it's much safer and easier to grab the Lord's vault. That's a good idea, but it's against the law to rob the Lord. We just lucky day. Matt and Sigurd laughed in unison. Griffin talked to them about the details of what we're going to do and asked them to be careful. Then Griffin went to a tavern for dinner and said goodbye to everyone. Can I say goodbye to this game? Your meal is ready. Would you like them now? My meal took an hour to prepare? What slow ass service? I asked for my meal. I went out. I went on an adventure with the dungeon, with the vault, with the climbing, with the combat, with the ships. And I come back and the guy's like, oh, hey, your food is ready finally. It took them an hour to prepare my 2 eggs and sausages. Ah! He went to the witch, and this time the witch is talking with the masked warrior. The fire is your signal. The masked warrior nodded in a hurry to leave the pub. One of your friends? Just a customer requiring my divination service. Check out the table over there. Things are about to go south between Templars and Mari. I've known you people to be sea merchants, but this many men armed fighters gathered here truly gives me a cause for concern. My lord, we've done so fearing for our safety. The border towns are constantly harassed by outlaws. Our armed presence here only reinforces the strength of local defenses. And while on the subject, I must congratulate you on your recent victory against the marauding bandits. Perhaps your armed presence can also reinforce my Templars to eradicate said bandits? Most sincere apologies, my lord. We're only merchants looking to defend ourselves. There are mercenaries in this town, the Dogs of War, I believe that's the name. We came a long way after these bandits. They're in possession of the relic known as the artifact. Needless to say, it's of the utmost importance to the Empire. We suspect they sought refuge in this town. Now, to ensure your safety, my Templars will search the dogs and the ship for those outlaws. Surely you won't object. My lord, the dogs are heavily guarded. The bandits stare down tight there. The old town, however, are crawling with ruffians and thugs. The perfect asylum for any outlaw. As for the search, I would trust my men to be the most vigilant at protecting here. It is quite late. I see no reason to cause such unrest. I shall suffer no impudence from a heretic scum like you. Defying me is to defy the will of the Emperor. Now last chance before I take everything by force. Wow! I like how the guy was just being diplomatic. And in the span of one sentence, it's like defying me is defying the will of the Emperor. Last chance before I remove your head from your shoulder and blame everything on the bandits, my lord. My lord! Noisy tavern suddenly quiet. People look at the side. Arms in Mari touched his waist. In my archers take off carrying bows and arrows. Loic looks around and then look at the eye of Honrum. Suddenly a table with his hands just say something. In Mari's are drawing out weapons. That's a very complicated sentence for no reason. Lord. Aha! Good one, Captain. Surely you jest. It's been a long day for all of us. The bandit attacks have really caused an imbalance of humor for all of us. I propose we convene on the morrow. You just made a terrible mistake, Captain Hornrum. When this is over, I'll personally lead the might of the Emperor to conquer your beloved free land. Holy shit! And lay vengeance upon all heretics. I will sink the arks to the bottom of the sea, and there won't be a safe place you can hide from me. Mark my words! Holy fucking shit! You forgot the part about writing your name in their blood or something. Loic is the Judge Dredd of this universe. My lord, we have no such desire to make enemies with your mighty Templars. The Emperor has been our most important customer. The Templars are ruthless as usual. The Mari have the upper hand, but they are in for some serious trouble now. Fortunately, the fighting didn't start. This isn't the end of it. Grandmaster Loic himself is here. This is serious. Loic doesn't fight a losing battle. He's outmanned tonight, but by the sound of it, more Templars will be here tomorrow. What, the guy's gonna send a pigeon to call in more Templars within 12 hours? I think those bandits know that too. They're as good as that tomorrow. I expect they're up to something tonight. Care to find out? Aren't you clairvoyant? I'm not talking about divination. Let's check out Old Town. Wait, my character actually thought she was not making a joke. He actually did ask the question, is she clairvoyant? Honestly. In search of the artifact, I'm not interested. If you want to go by yourself, but I want to remind you that now all the forces are looking for the artifact by all means. You must be careful not to lose your life. Fake witch. Fake witch! A fake witch! Don't you believe I'm a real witch? How terrible was the exorcism trap I ordered in the cemetery? Didn't you see that? I've seen some magicians fire smoke. Just like me and Blanks. Tell directly, do you think I'm really losing memory? I didn't. Wow. Wow, ka. First of all, I didn't. What's that giant dot below I didn't? And secondly, what do you mean, wow, ka? I always want to smile. When you were telling me divination, there are so many cheats here at the border, you just want to work with me to get some of the bounty, right? I'm not going to report you to the guard, but don't try to fool me into anything else. I really do divination, but I can't predict what happened too long ago and you may be special. Don't be shy, enjoy the dinner. You don't want to find Ulfric revenge? He and his men killed so many of you. Yes, that one has not yet been punished, but the old city has been closed. Well, I got an idea. As they stepped out of the tavern, they saw the knights in the distance moving towards the castle. That was a close one, Grandmaster Lawwick. The ducks are crawling with their fighters. Just let's scurr! Your people double the patrol tonight. Your people double the patrol tonight, and tomorrow you'll vanguard the attack on the bandits. When I secure the artifact, I want those heretics hung, all of them. Hold! The old town is closed. Nobody comes in and out. Viscount's order. We are vermin control experts here to work in the sewers. We don't need to go through this gate, just entrance to the sewer. About time someone shows up. The engineer went in the afternoon and is still working. Go there and help him. It's the same level! The skeletons don't have any life bars. Why? I like how the zombie just hugs his chest and he's like, ow! And then blows up. They walked in the sewer. That was a sewer level? Okay. Who am I to say no to China? They walked in sewer. After a while, the body of the sewer keeper was found. And there was a rip through the wall beside the body, straight out of the city. Do you mean the rip in the wall is showing onto the city, or what? Because it's straight out of the city. What do you mean? What, the city attacked the engineer? The entire city just attacked the engineer through the wall and left a scar on his chest and then disappeared. And my character is an investigator, like Criminal Minds, and he's like, rip through the wall beside the body, straight out of the city. Killed by a sharp edge, didn't die too long ago. Footprints and blood trails on the ground. Men came in from the crack. Okay. He might have seen something that he shouldn't have. People aren't much better than monsters these days. Could be those bandits hiding from Lawwick. Let's follow the trail. Oh, so they blew up a hole in the wall. Well, you know, if the pictures showed anything, I would understand. You don't call it a rip. A rip is for clothes or for a crack. This is the old city. I think of the dogs of war. Think of the damned robber and liar. His name is Ulfric. The man of the war dog. I like how they keep on changing the name from war dog to dogs of war, from war of the dogs. And the bandits who escaped in the city are savages. There may be a gang. The dogs of the war mercenary group resident must heavily guarded. The dogs of war mercenary group resident evil must be heavily guarded. There's a tower overlooking the town. We can take a look at the situation from the tower. Let's go. Oh, what? Is this where the developer remembered they were making a game? By the way, the best part? As soon as I press my button for magic, if I'm moving, I keep on moving in that direction. Is that a cellar? There's someone who sells all. There's a shop seller. What did I buy? Oh, I. They just sell something. Happy birthday to me figuring out what it is. Is there an ambush behind this wall? So this is how they do RNG in this game. You gotta figure out what's happening behind the walls. Did I just die in 2 hits? What was my HP at? 0? I had 70 HP. What happened? By the way, sometimes my character just auto-dodges by himself. I'm sorry, how much damage are they doing to me? Like a gajillion? Those were dodges? All of those were dodges. Bitch, I cast magic missile. By the way, in these dodges, I'm pressing to the right. Why are you attacking by yourself? Are you serious? My man. After a while, they came to the tower. Oh, right. Where is the hooker? I smell blood that way. They quietly approach and push the door of the room. See someone back to them. Biting on corpse. That person looks like a ghost. Oh, it's Mina. Mina, is that you? What are you doing here? Where's Edmund? Extracting his revenge from Viscount, no doubt. There's hunger burning inside of me. I must feed. Food gives me power. More food, more power. Yes, that's generally how food works. Thank you, game developer. How did you come out to harm people? What do you mean, how did they come out to harm people? They made a hole in the wall and they got out. I mean, no harm to this person, but he tried to kill me first and I eat him. You're a ghost! That's not an excuse! We read the Viscount's journal. You did not tell us the truth. You want the truth? Come closer and see. Witch moved quietly and Mina suddenly jumping, leaping, pouncing on the witch. Okay. What? Spiritum Mortis. PA. Physical activity sound. Magic missile hit the front Mina. What, there's a back Mina as well? How many Minas are there? Mina was unscattered and released soul missile to hit the witch. The witch under the unsuspecting down, unable to move. What? She didn't suspecting? Okay, I'm just reading someone's dungeon lore. Their D&D activity with their friends. Feed flash made she Okay, wait. Repeat that. Feed flash made she Unti magics. I am paralysis. She grown too powerful now. Party time. Donatello is back. That's not a woman. Why did I lose all my potions? Oh, my blue potions are my melee buff. So what is the wonton soup is how I heal my magic? I got something from her, I don't know. The ghost suddenly began to attack the witch. Griffin hurried protection witch. Hurry showing surprising flaws. Hurry showing surprising flaws? The ghost took the opportunity. Griffin parry almost killed. While critical moment, suddenly the head was cut off from the body of the ghost by a sword from behind. What? Ghost down with white smoke and withered. Edmund was standing behind the ghost, his sword in blood, hands shaking. Edmund, why help us? I killed the Lord in the castle and he said he was innocent until he died. Then in the old town I met the mercenary who killed me. It wasn't the Viscount who hired him, it was Mina. The Viscount didn't murder her either, it was her own doing. How would the mercenary know that? Why couldn't just add one line, say he saw the diary in the house? She wasn't happy being the wife of a poor soldier and did the unthinkable. Who would have known? What will you do now? What do you mean who would have known? I know about this, we read... Griffin! I've always been the soldier. I took pride in serving the Empire. I've slain countless evildoers and monsters alike. Now I'm a monster myself and I killed the innocent lord. I cannot allow myself to exist. Edmund suddenly committing suicide with his sword down beside Mina. Cannot be allowed to exist. Delete self with suicide. I think the sentence down there captures this game perfectly. I'm fine. Thanks for protecting me. Sometimes truth is worse than a lie. Edmund killed himself in anger and sorrow, but was it right to die? He is pure but foolish. He is a zombie by now. What? You expect him to bone some zombie ladies? And Mina, both hateful and pathetic. May she find redemption in the afterlife. What? They're gonna make her work in prison in the afterlife? You're being sentimental against Elsword. You still think Mina is pathetic. Yeah, being a woman of common blood, the whole world is against her. Huh? I don't think that's the reason. Women have problems having the world against them. If they're of common blood, I don't think that's the problem. Which? Between the Lord and the soldier, she chose the Lord, but the Lord was not sincere to her. She failed because she lacked the necessary discipline to carry out her ambition. What the fuck are you talking about? She accomplished everything. The Lord was not sincere to her. A, she was the one cheating. B, she wanted to marry the Lord sniffed out that something was wrong, confronted her, and then she tried to like choke a bitch, and the Lord choked the bitch back. What ambition! She succeeded in killing her husband. She was a shit. What am I supposed to cheer on for an asshole not succeeding at something with her ambition? The battered doors creaks as Griffin pushes it. Lofty appears to be ransacked in similar fashion as the rest of the tower. Broken old furniture, scattered ghosts of war, and joined together by cobwebs. The spiders are the only thing keeping this game intact. But large window in this room offered good view on the city. Finally, a quiet place. We can see the whole town from here. Beautiful scenery for a change. A light flickers in the room. The witch turns her head, and so Griffin's futile attempt to light up the fireplace. Let's spend the night here. I don't know about you, but after all the ordeal, I could really use a stiff one. And this bottle of desert sun isn't gonna drink itself. You stole the alcohol from the guy's room? And you didn't show it? You didn't even steal like a coin to show it to your friends? This is not at the top of the tower! An abandoned tower looks like this. Like every other tavern with the 2 eggs and the sausages. How can one waste a good spirit in a broken down tower? Yeah, broken down tower, right. Yeah, this is definitely broken. Let me fix this up, don't blink. Glorifica! The derelict cold and dusty lofts are transformed into an elegant solarium. That's supposed to be solarium, not solar. Unless I don't know, we're living in the sun right now. A transformed to an elegant solarium, complete with flickering candlelights and a cozy stone hearth. Impressive magic trick! Did you conjure up all of these, or are they merely an illusion, a deceit of the mind? Okay, my character is like an atheist against magic. He doesn't seem to want to understand or accept the fact that in this universe, magic exists. He doesn't understand an illusion or conjuration are magics. That's the first thing. And B, my character can cast magic missile. And he has a hard time accepting that a woman can do it. I don't know what that says about Griffin. This room has always been like this, but when it first came in, I turned it into a tumble down one, and now it's back to its original state. Griffin uncorks the bottle and fills 2 cups to the brim. Way to waste the alcohol, idiot. Well then, a toast to a deceitful woman. A toast to a kind-hearted man. Wow, this is gonna be a dom and sub relationship, isn't it? You know, when I look into your memory, I say, don't laugh, I've seen years of loneliness in your eyes and sometimes low spirits. You haven't been married, have you? You don't have many friends, do you? You'd like to play games and enjoy the beautiful world in games, don't you? Are you judging me? Okay, witch, shut the fuck up. This is not a beautiful game, okay? It's 2 pixels by 2. I'll drink to that. Tell me, fake witch. Oh my god, stop calling her fake witch, you bitch. I didn't just run into unexpectedly, did I? Is this all part of a plan? I'm not as daft as I often claim to be, you know? Shut the fuck up, Griffin. You literally let a son beat his mom, and then she committed suicide because you're too lazy to do anything. My clairvoyance foretold our meeting. Your presence means something to me. However, I cannot be sure what exactly. Perhaps this is fate. Something's bound to happen. Some people are destined to meet. I don't believe that. I believe that things happen by human will, but I believe that there's an act of God in the world. For example, Ulfric and his men will die. Imagine you're talking to your best friend and they're like, well, I believe in destiny. And you're like, I don't believe in destiny. I believe humans craft their own path by their own will. I mean, I believe in a God. Even though God would be the one setting the destiny and not humans choosing, you know, already vice versa. And then you say, for example, I believe the bullies at my school and all his friends will die by my hand because there is justice in this world. What do you mean justice? We TNT'd the tent like 3 years ago. What justice? No matter how strong and cunning a wicked man is, there is good men who will defeat him. Okay, tell that to Jeff Bezos, Griffin. I thought he was going to die, but that man who killed him wasn't necessarily a good man. Many people are neither good nor bad, but chaotic. The mind is chaotic, the heart is chaotic, and the whole life is in a chaotic world and then die. The mind is chaotic, the heart is chaotic, the whole world is in a chaotic world and then die. That's all we have to look into our lives, just chaos and then die. All men are good at doing is chaotic and eating hot chips and die. They may also be manipulated by fate, manipulated by God's will, manipulated by people who are stronger than they are, played like pieces in the game. One must have one's own will, and that will be smart and strong enough. In this way, you seem to go beyond the chaos like a spectator of the game and enjoy it. Shut the fuck up, Fort Breaking Wall developer! If there's a game now, would you like to be a spectator or a chessman, or the player? Enough talk of game, pour me another. Bah, you're a depressing drinking companion. How about some firework to cheer you up? Let me put my magic to good use. Is that such a good idea? They can see us from down below. To hell with them, to hell with the world. One day I'll burn it down, burn it all down to the ground. At the same time, in the Great Hall of Dogs of War, warriors gather around a masculine man. Gathered around a masculine man who is holding his hand, something emitting a faint glow. This is it, my fellow Norseman and my imperial brother in arms, Ulfric. Ulfric the Cross-Eyed. But wait, everybody's chasing him. Why did the Imperials join him? The artifact everyone sought after. We will deliver this to King Ragnar, and we dogs of war become the Thanes of War. Huzzah! Wait, what? But he's a bandit. That was the opposite of what he was trying to do. What? Okay. Taskmaster Ulfric, shall we go over the plans? Says the Norseman, so that the player understands what the plans are, you know? Yeah, like when in movies they say, as you all know. In video games, it's like, shall we go over the plans again? If we escape from the sewers, we won't make it too far without horses. Yeah, because horses can't get in sewers. And the clankers are all mounted. They didn't attack us tonight, meaning that all blood may be bribed the old sly fox we pulled us through. They are no doubt resting at the castle tonight. Let's say we take the fight to the clankers, kill them all and take their horses too. They're already wounded, my brother. Leave this fight to us. Safeguard the artifact. Should we fail, you shall escape from the sewer and take it back to the homeland. The old town gates closed off. A frontal assault would likely alarm the entire city, losing the element of surprise. I would need volunteers. Just then whoosh sound, an arrow shot into the house, shot into the post Arrows tied with piece of paper, the mercenary leader opened the note. Alpha Wolf, the new hunters in castle will hunt down the wolf pack on the morrow. The salty dogs in Albujar keep things the way they are. The wolf dens are open, the hunters are asleep, and they'll be your prey. Hunt them down for all of us, the sly fox. That old sly fox. Didn't we lose to his men fighting us or hurt the relationship with Inmari? So it'd use us to fight the clankers. Well then, let's show them what we're made of. They quietly rushed towards the castle. Okay, how do you quietly rush? They quietly went. Just say went. You don't rush. They quietly rushed. What? They put on their silent boots of 100 speed and ran. Soon found the gate guards of the old town and disappeared, just as the note said. The wolves' den are open. They took advantage of night and successfully sneaked into the castle yard. Suddenly, Chi Bomb! Is this Dragon Ball? What Chi Bomb? Chi Bomb! A burst of sound, several fireworks in the stratosphere. Around, shone as bright as day. Night see the fireworks rose and looked around, soon discovered a savage. Moments both fighting together. Damn, a trap! The Lordling betrayed us! Dog of war! Do you think you're gonna escape successfully if you send an assassin to kill the Lord? Knights, kill them all! Soon all were killed by his enemy. When he died, he did not know who wrote the note on the arrow. He killed others by conspiracy and finally died of other people's conspiracy. See? This game had the moral of the story in the end. The Ulfric killed other people by lying to them, by conspiracy. And in the end, he died from other people's conspiracy. So remember, if you're evil, you die by the hands of evil. Even though all of this was by luck, because the fireworks is from the witch. Because she was drunk. So I guess what I'm saying is... Meanwhile, the yard of dogs of war Griffin in which take the light of fireworks, so several masked warriors fired arrow inside. Moments. What's the moments for itself by? Griffin in which take the light of fireworks, so several masked warriors fired arrows inside. Moments, masked warriors rush into the house and quickly run away. After moments, they disappear in the night. There's a lot of moments here. What's going on? The fireworks might set off a huge mess, which... And who are these people? In Mari? Whoever they are, they have the artifact now. I'd say we hightail it before the whole town turns into a war zone. Let's go after those who took the artifact. I guess this is it for us. Griffin smiled at the witch. The witch looked at him. Time seemed frozen until Griffin spoke. You and also took the artifact are a bunch of people. Now you got the artifact. You want to take me and meet your partners, then kill me. She's gonna... Why would she want to do that? What, I'm meeting her parents? Because I know too much, but I won't be deceived by you and I don't want to kill you. I think the artifact should be returned to its origin owner. Now you can go, Miss God. You're so cute, pure and kind man, so long. Wait, I need to reread this. You and also took the artifact are a bunch of people. Okay, yeah, they're people. Yeah, they're a bunch. Just like bananas. You now got the artifact. You want to take me and meet your partners and kill me because I know too much. But I won't be deceived by you and I don't want to kill you. I think the artifact should be returned to its origin owner. Now you can go, Miss God. So my character knew she was Miss God all along? But also, what do you mean I know too much? Okay, whatever. My character is having a 4th dimensional breakdown with a 32D chess. You're so cute and pure, kind man. So long. Nice guys finish last. Instant candle goes out. Indoor scene began to twist. Shaking, quickly restored to broken status quo, and the witch disappeared. Returned to broken status quo. This is just like the American prison system. It's a socio-political commentary, I'm telling you. She knows a thing or two about magic after all. Was that teleportation or just another illusion I've been speaking to? Below the tower, some mercenaries to the sewer escape knights approached. I swear the way this is written, it's written just like those Italian Bible scriptures, you know, when you go to church and read them. That's exactly how it's written. It's written like a theater It's written exactly like a theater play, but for the church. That's exactly the way it's written, like below the tower. Some mercenaries to the sewer escape. Knights approached. Lowick, kill everyone holding a weapon and arrest the rest. It's not safe here, and this route is a no-go as well. That leaves no option but to fight my way to the docks. Oh no, there's more gameplay. With just 10 HP. Magic missile. Magic missile. Magic missile. Magic missile. Oh, iframes. Magic missile. Magic missile. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. 5 damage away from dying. Can you not dodge, sir? Never mind. By all means, keep on blocking. By the way, if my character dodges sometimes, like in a really weird way, like that thing over there, that dodge, that wasn't me. My character auto dodges sometimes, which absolutely destroys my time. That guy died in one hit? No! Okay, I see how we're gonna be. I see how we're gonna be. Oh my god! I'm sorry, your attacks have priority on top of me? You one-shot me! Okay, so if you double press the dodge... If you double press the dodge, your character... never mind. Let me guess, I can't exit the level because I had to kill everyone. Come on! Come on! No! I had to kill them all! Sorry. Yeah, 10%, yeah. The gates of the old city were open and people inside were rushing out among the bandit citizens and guard knights and trying to suppress it. The attack, any person holds a weapon. Griffin had to fight to survive. At this point, the carriage sped up. Griffin saw the familiar figures in the carriage and jumped into the car quickly. According to your plan, everything is going well and the Lord's gold is already on the carriage. You guys stole the money without me? I didn't ask you to act tonight. You guys are too worried. When we went to the treasury to scout, we found the Inmari were leaving, so we did it directly. You fixed the... did you fix the road out of town? Who are the two drivers in the front? Ha 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 ha, for a burst of laughter. For a burst of laughter? Wait, if there are two drivers, and there's the 3 people and me, it's 4. So what happened to the... what, the drivers are just ghosts? They can't laugh? The carriage carrying heavy gold and joy across the street like wind, and all the intrigues, the false display of affection, and the utterly despicable people all behind. A moment later, in the front of the escape, new guard captain and guards were lined up watching the approaching carriage. No! Somebody wants to see us off in the front! Griffin did not speak much, only let others go first and told them they must give feared soldiers wages and blood money. I haven't dug out your heart and eaten it. Please keep it good. Oh, Sigurd, shut the fuck up. We don't have a friendly rivalry, bitch. I only saw you like for 3 scenes. Sacrifice, good. The shares of the gold you deserve. I'll give you a reservation for 1 year. I hope you can come to take alive. Matt is gonna hold onto my gold for 1 year and then do whatever he wants with it. I was expecting something to happen tonight. Lord's vault was stolen. You're so anxious to get out of town. There must be a problem. I'm a soldier, a good person. You're going to show your dirty ways. Let's all go together. Or we outsmart. Outsmart. We're all going to outsmart. We outsmart? We outsmart. We're all going to outsmart. Is that a song? You're the leader of the feared Griffin. I've been looking at you for a long time. Now I got a chance to beat you. What do you say I'm going to do to you? What, are you gonna fuck me? Compared with the former guard captain, you're nothing. I don't think it'll fun to kill you. The battle like the rain in the desert, also like the eyes of someone in flames. The battle like the rain in the desert, also like the eyes of someone in flames. The sword shines, the shadows shake, the blood splashes. In that battle, Griffin was no longer faced with people nor monsters, but a group of something. That something can cover up any beautiful sound when they scream together. What can you do is either to join them or to hit them or to keep some kind of balance between these two choices. Your choices are to join them or to hit them, whatever that ethereal feeling is. The sword shines, the figure shakes, the blood splashes. Someone defeated his enemies. Why don't you kill me? I don't want to clear up the barrier for the bandits. So wait, you just won a battle against everyone? You killed everyone except the captain. You're gonna leave the captain here behind to slow down the bandits all by himself. That Griffin. At that moment, the east gate opened. On the ground lay spread all across the confusion. Some people run through gates to a distance. Though far away, there is only darkness. One of the grooms was holding 2 horses. One of the grooms. Someone forgot about their wedding, huh? One of the grooms was holding 2 horses. They were holding 2 horses, huh? They were holding, like the holding. They weren't on them, they were holding. Trying to escape awkwardly, Griffin took out the gold ring from the priest and threw it to the groom. For one of your horses. Groom bites the ring violently. Pure gold, deal. What is happening? Pure gold. If there was pure gold, your tooth would have gotten through it and you'd have eaten a piece of it. Griffin rides on the horse, glanced back, nobody chasing him, but a dim light on sea gets his attention. It is Inmari ship and is heading too afar. Does it mean that whom robbed the artifact are the Inmari people? Isn't the witch their partner? Don't the artifact return to its origin owner? Why should I care about that? For justice, glory, the artifact, women? No, I just want to look for beauty I've never met, though I don't know what that beauty is. The Huntland. I've never been there, and maybe there's something called the beauty. Which way to the Huntland? Which way to the beauty? Wait, I was talking to the groom this entire time. That is just the groom that escaped from his wedding around 2 horses. And like, I jump on one horse, you know, like old Hercules style of movie, and I toss him a coin. You know, sorry, not a coin to my witcher, a ring to my groom. Toss a ring to your groom. I toss a ring to this random groom I just met, and now we have become best friends. I'm running from bandits. He's running from his future wife. That's what's happening. Oh, what an amazing piece of literature this game is. Which way to beauty? If you know where to go, then you go to the distant horizon. If you don't know when the end of this search, then you'll find the end of this darkness. Oh, the groom is a poet. Groom are busy. Put the golden ring in his pocket. When Groom looked at the generous buyer, Griffin already riding away on a new journey. Was the groom talking strange? He seemed to be talking about some kind of fate. That fate is like a jar of wine. Some people drink drunk and some people drink more sober. The developer the developer, yeah, they were drunk when making this game. Blue Knight, rush hoof, 1, 2, 3. Griffin heard the fuzzy twiddle again. The twiddle is the knight in the blue, it's a horseshoe in the rush. It's a fiery heart in the jump. At that moment, the full moon in the sky, the clouds are dispersed. Hello, I'm indie game The groom is the indie game developer. Hello, I'm an indie game developer. Year ago, I said I want to make a game by myself, and then I learned the skills of develop game and try to make this dream become true. So far, I can't remember how many moons have passed. Are you sure you want to become a game developer? I think your calling is to be a poet, my sir. I don't think it's in writing video game code. This is the first game I've developed. The story is about a man looking for the beauty. I'm happy to be able to represent it in front of the world. What beauty? I have no idea what beauty. Maybe if you didn't have, you know. Okay, my good sir, you have this entire space on the screen. Literally, you could make the pictures bigger. And okay, what beauty, the artifact? What do I know? If I said it's the end of the story, you might want to ask what happened next. Yeah, that was the protagonist. What was the protagonist will experience next? Did he find beauty? What is that beauty? In Lucky Day, Mats and Sigurd, what happened to them next? I don't care, honestly. And just hand did the artifact fall into? And is the witch the mist god? Is this really the end? I mean, the game is called The Witch Sword. So already we're off to a fantastic start at the outro, you know, of the game. Trying to concise the idea of the artifact and the sword. Actually, I also wrote the following story, but life is short. I wonder whether people like this game or not. If people like it, maybe I'll make next game with the following story in it. Now, I hope you enjoy this game. So long. Okay, you know what's coming. The usual is coming. Everything is coming. This game is 2 gigabytes. I have no idea why. It's way too big. It's way too big. Why is it 2 gigabytes? It should not be 2 gigabytes at all. It shouldn't be anywhere close. It shouldn't even be in the ranges of gigabytes. Okay, what? Usually it's main, I think. If they don't have a global manager. Okay. 2K, 4K. The pigs and the goats were 4K that we barely saw them. The Tutankhamons were 248. 2K, 4K, 4K. The textures for the enemies off into the distance I could barely see had higher resolution textures than literally the pictures. This is 1K, huh? That little tiny icon in the corner. What are these? Are these the aliens? Yeah, they are. 2K, 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 2K. Everything's 2K. 2K. I get the developer was trying to tell a story, and most likely that is their expertise. But the story was good, not because it's good. It was good because it was so badly written. It doesn't make any sense. The story literally doesn't make any sense. It's just like scene after scene after scene. It's like scene, cutscene, scene, cutscene, scene, cutscene. Like you're in the desert now. Oh, look at this. Oh, title card 2K. It's scene, cutscene, scene, cutscene, scene, cutscene. And then you are in a tent with a bunch of people and there's a nuclear explosion and there's nothing left. The end. The end, huh? This is the end. The end of my life. That's what it is. I can appreciate someone who doesn't know how to make a game learning it for the first time or whatever. But did you really have to make a game? You know, it seems like your expertise is more in story. Loose definition, also translation issue, that's the whole thing. It seems like your expertise would be in story. So I mean, did you really need to make this? I don't feel like it was necessary at all. I think that was a waste of time. How many female models are there that never got used? I like how every single female model is female new, female new. The developer couldn't decide which female model to use, so it's always female new. There's always a new female model every few years. While making this game, there was a new female model. What's with the miniskirt? But yeah, there was no point. The game definitely... So I guess that was supposed to be a female model at one point, and then they just gave up. I can appreciate the developer doesn't know how to make a game. And for them to try making a game, I can appreciate that. It's like all by themselves, they don't have the skill set. But the game was it was offensively bad. The game was offensively bad, the items don't restock, it becomes a spamming game, everybody's always constantly blocking. Your character auto-dodges by themselves half of the time when the enemy is about to attack. The weird loop combo system, like all of these problems, just like all the other games. The camera angle, that really doesn't help, and the levels were not designed in mind with the camera because, sometimes enemies were off-screen and they'll start aggroing towards you before you even saw them. I could go on. So I think my question is, if you already had the story and you made a second story, and you're hoping the story to this game to sell, to continue the story, comedy gold or whatever, did it really matter in the end? I get it's a new thing, but they're a new person in this regard, but come on man, it's the basics. The font is tiny on the edges of the screen, man. You can't do that. You need to think about that. You know, if the game is about the story and there's no voice acting, you need the font that's easier to read. It needs to be bigger. It needs to be within the safety frames. Like, I get that it might have taken the author of this game like several moons or whatever, like months to make. I get that comment. But I think, like, you know, if you're gonna asset flip and all you actually did was just write the story, I think you need to put 5% effort. Literally, not even 5%, like literally it's 0.1% effort to just have the text and the icons, you know, when the story is happening, when the dialogue is happening, just to be like within safety frames, within the correct space, and for it to be easy to read and not an eye strain. And so like other people can also, like, that's the basic minimum. You should be able to do that. That is not a big thing. It's not. If you don't know how to do that, there are like literally 5-minute YouTube videos about Unreal or Unity engine where they show you how to do it in like what do you call it? Just have a fake transparent model on the screen, in front of the screen. The same way Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 does it, you know, like you're inside a room and there's like the ending playing on a camera. Just do that. It's literally like that, except like it's right in front of the screen. If you don't know how to do the screen to texting and it's complicated, just take the easy route out. You have to do stuff like that. I don't want to be a bully, but man. Also, I don't know why the title is Witch Sword. Also, this game, how long did it take? This game was 4 hours long. It was 4 hours of me talking. I want to make this very clear. Well, G to the G. I guess that's it on that note. Nighty night. Sleepy tight, guys. Have a nice week. I'm Ati. Take care, Chatar, Stay safe, and I'm